Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome you all to this session. We are on 27th of January, shift 2. We already have appeared for the shift 1. We have got the review of the shift 1 and now we are very excited for the paper discussion of the shift 2. So let us start with a beautiful quotation. Success belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dream. And yes, we as a team of Sri Chaitanya and Infinity Learn has proved that our students have touched the pillars of success. They have got in the last attempt AIR 1 in the JEE Mains 2023. And this time also we are planning for the same, that is AIR 1 in the JEE Mains, JEE Advanced as well as in NEET in the year 2024. So hi students, how are you all? Just put down the comments in the chat section. How was the paper? If you have just appeared for the shift 1, give your analysis for that. And if you have appeared for the shift 2, do let us know about what was actually being asked in the paper and how is your review. How is the student reaction outside the center? Fine, sir. All right. So I would like to ask few questions from you all, and we have with us Dr. Sarfaraj sir. He is the mentor of chemistry at Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya. I would like to invite you, sir, and we will have a quick discussion with the students. So here we have Sarfaraj sir.
Hello all of you all. Hi students. Hi. I hope you have written your examination very well.
So sir, इन्होंने आज बच्चों ने they have appeared for the JEE Mains.
Yes, sir.
And we also as a team, like we have gone through the paper 1 analysis. We have seen various memory based questions in all the 3 subjects.
Yes, sir.
So sir, how is your analysis comparative to the 2023? See, we have the paper of 2023 in the shift 1 and 2023 shift 1 of the first day, sir. I'm talking about the first day because always it seems to be like first day is of the easy paper. And gradually we are seeing that on actually we are reaching to the last day, we'll be finding the paper of the level is continuously being increasing. So what is your analysis in comparison to the previous year?
Sir, frankly speaking, first of all, hello all the students. I wish you all the best. If you have written your examination, I pray that you get the best marks, best rank and the best college which you are planning and which you are preferring. Second is that if you have not written the examination and your examination is on Monday, I wish you the very best. And dear students, if we speak about today's examination, Akshay sir, today's examination of chemistry, if I speak, 60 to 70% paper, I can say, was directly NCERT based.
Wow, sir, that's great.
That means to get a seat minimum for NIT or to get a decent rank in mains examination, if you have studied NCERT properly with proper knowledge and with proper understanding and conception, you can crack chemistry paper very easily, sir.
And every time it used to happen that students are really like awful for the subject chemistry. They start with the subject chemistry and they try to cover it in like 30 to 45 minutes. They used to cover it the complete chemistry in the examination.
Sir, chemistry is, something like a, I would like to say, unique subject, I can say. Obviously, maths and physics have their own positions. Chemistry, sometimes it is too easy, sometimes too confusing and too lengthy. If I speak about before COVID papers, I have seen that chemistry, some papers are too tough and lengthy.
I can see many of the students are live right now. Students, I just want to inform you that we have got the paper. We are about to discuss the questions. Our team is there outside the center, gathering the questions from the students. And somehow, as soon as we'll be able to get 1 or 2 questions, definitely will come out from the question number 1.
Sir, Akshay, sir.
Meanwhile, we can have the review of the shift 1. So according to sir, we have got that chemistry paper was quite easy. Directly 60 to 70% question was there from NCERT. And yes, average student and above average student would be able to score good marks in chemistry.
Easily, sir. And one thing, dear students, those who have not written the Monday's examination.
Yes, there are many students sir, who are actually looking for the next shifts.
So for those students, I would like to recommend that please don't hesitate. Don't be in tension, don't take too much of pressure and try to study. Maximum revision you do and whatever maximum you know, that only you revise and go for examination. I promise you, when I'll come for Monday's discussion, I will tell you that 50 to 60%, again Monday's paper will be from NCERT based. Please make a note, all the students.
That's a good prediction, sir.
100% I'm telling all of you all, 50% to 60% of Monday's paper you will find from NCERT directly you are going to find.
Yeah, like you're telling about the chemistry subject.
Chemistry only, sir. I'm not talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah,
physics,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
I'm talking about chemistry only.
Yeah, for the subject chemistry, we can say that 50 to 60% would be asked from the NCERT. If you have touched and if you have touched all the concepts of the grade 11th and 12th, definitely you'll be able to get good marks in the chemistry subject. Now coming into math section, sir. So we could expect like difficulty portion would be gradually increasing as we reach to the Feb 1.
Okay.
And right now in the shift 1, what we have observed that very difficult questions were only two questions were very difficult question, which I usually recommend my student to actually go through these type of questions at the last if they found time.
Right.
Otherwise their time would get wasted.
Sure.
Now the remaining questions, out of 6 or 7 questions, I found that they were of the round 1 type question. That means by looking into the question, spending 1 or 2 minutes into that question, they will be able to crack that question. And around 6 to 7 questions I observed, it was taking 3 minutes of time to complete the question. So that was a moderate. I can say that easy to moderate was a level being found in the shift 1 of 27 January.
Sorry to disturb you. Students, I would like to say one common thing about math, physics and chemistry. Listen very carefully. Especially to those who are going to attempt the examination for them. Remember all of y'all, whenever any question comes in any subject which is too difficult for you, you know, your sense will say, oh, this question is difficult.
Yeah.
I cannot solve. You know, there is an internal person sitting inside you, right, who will tell that this is difficult, I cannot do. My best suggestion is immediately skip that question and go forward.
Yeah, that's a good thing,
remember,
sir. Good suggestion that you're. I also usually recommend my students, whichever question you're finding that you're not comfortable, you haven't gone through that concept before, you're seeing that type of a question for the first time, and you're giving a first try for that question. Better to do it at the last. Give round 1 to those concepts and the questions in the JEE examination which you are comfortable with, because in the round 1 we need to have gain confidence.
Yes.
Because as soon as we gain the confidence, we are able to solve difficult questions as well.
Yeah.
And if a student is not able to gain the confidence in the initial 1 hour, definitely very easy questions also get done.
And Akshay sir, one thing I would like to say to all my students, that however in coming up days you are going to write more examinations.
Yeah.
There are different types of examinations. You are having state level examinations, you are having different examination. In all examination, dear students, the most important requirement is you should have confidence in yourself.
Absolutely. बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं जो कह रहे हैं हिंदी में बोलो, बेटा यहाँ पर दोनों ही बच्चे हैं, हिंदी में भी है, इंग्लिश में भी है. कॉमन लैंग्वेज एक हाइब्रिड लेके चलते हैं, इंग्लिश भी हिंदी भी दोनों में बात करेंगे. चलो, जिसमें आप सही हो, कंफर्टेबल हो, वैसे ही आपसे बात करेंगे.
सर अक्षय सर,
अच्छा सर, मैं एनालिसिस भी लेके आया हूँ. हाँ. ये मैथ्स का एनालिसिस है जो बच्चों में आपको दिखाना चाहता हूँ. ये हम लोगों ने शिफ्ट 1 का एनालिसिस 27th ऑफ जनवरी का, बिकॉज मैंने आपको बोला 2-3 क्वेश्चंस ऐसे थे जो मैं डिफिकल्ट की कैटेगरी में डालूंगा, एल्स में मॉडरेट और इजी की कैटेगरी.
अक्षय सर, सॉरी टू इंटरफियर. बच्चों, ये आप ही लोग की तरह हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के मेमोरी बेस्ड
है सर. दीज आर द मेमोरी बेस्ड, नॉट द एग्जैक्ट डेटा.
एग्जैक्ट डेटा तो तब आएगा जब
एनटीए रिलीज
करेगा ऑफिशियली, तो आपको ऑफिशियली परफेक्ट एनालिसिस मिलेगा. लेकिन ये एनालिसिस 80 to 90% एक्यूरेट है.
बट येट यस, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड इट कैन गिव द ग्लिम्स ऑफ द लाइक कमिंग पेपर्स. देखो ये सबको फ्रंट फुट तो मिल जाता है अगर किसी ने फर्स्ट शिफ्ट में पेपर दिया और उससे एक फीडबैक मिल गया कि यार ऐसा पेपर रहा और उसने कह दिया पेपर आसान था.
बिल्कुल.
तो एक फ्रंट फुट मिल गया कि यार मैं पेपर अब अच्छे से फोड़ गया.
बिल्कुल.
सोचो ऐसा फीडबैक मिला, पेपर बहुत टफ था. बराबर. तो फिर सेकंड शिफ्ट वाले और थर्ड शिफ्ट वाले, सेकंड डे वाले, वो डर जाएंगे.
और ऐसे बच्चों से बात ही मत करो जो आपका कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल
राइट
तोड़ दे.
बिल्कुल.
कुछ बच्चे आपको डरा देंगे.
अच्छा, अरे भाई, इसीलिए हम लोग लाइव आते हैं. दिस इज द ओनली रीजन वी आर कमिंग लाइव, टू टेल यू दैट बी मोटिवेटेड, बी बूस्ट, बी पैशनेट अबाउट गिविंग द एग्जामिनेशन. लाइक आपको है ना डाउन साइड फील नहीं करना. वॉट एवर, बिलीव इन योर हार्ड वर्क. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अराउंड द ईयर 2 years आपने मेहनत की है, तो आज वो देना है बेटा प्रूव करने का. अब आपको हार्ड वर्क पे अपने बिलीफ रखना है. सेल्फ बिलीफ इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट राइट नाउ. Yeah, I'll be speaking in English also. So this is a memory based, according to the memory based question that we have got, around 26 or 27 questions we have got in mathematics. Based on that, this is the pie chart that we have drawn. For the difficult questions, it is 17%, easy question 43%, moderate 40%. Easy questions are those questions which require 1 or 1.5 minutes to get solved. If you spend 1 or 1.5 minutes for that question, directly formula based question, very easy concept is being applied in that question. So those type of questions comes under the category of easy questions. Okay, so let us move to the physics part, as physics sir is right now.
Sir. Yeah. Can you move back again?
Yeah, sure sir.
देखो बच्चों, I am not so good in sir subject, but I would like to say one small thing. if you neglect difficulty level also,
मेहुल का मैथ
right,
हो गया।
then you can see 80% you can score very comfortably. Am I right, Akshay sir? इसको हटा भी दे हम,
हाँ 80% तो सर पेपर करने लायक
इसका मतलब सीट तो आराम से आ सकती है सर,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
रैंक
सर।
भी आराम से मार सकते हैं।
और आप बिलीव नहीं करोगे सर, जब बच्चा फिजिक्स और केमिस्ट्री अटेम्प्ट करता है तो मैथ्स के लिए उसके पास टाइम कम बचता है,
बराबर,
है ना, और वो कुछ प्रेशर में भी होता है लास्ट में।
बिल्कुल
तो
बिल्कुल।
अभी तक पिछले सालों से ऐसा हो रहा है कि अगर बच्चे ने 14 और 15 क्वेश्चन सर आउट ऑफ 25 क्वेश्चंस 14 और 15 क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट किए अबव 99%।
हाँ, some students may also say that sir, if the paper is easy then cutoff will be more, that you leave it off.
Have you got questions?
That you leave it off, okay, no problem sir.
All right, so let us have the analysis from the Anirudh sir. I welcome Anirudh sir to this stage and to have the discussion related to the paper analysis. Now I'll be moving backward and sir, it's up to you.
Hello.
Sir.
Thank you, sir. पहले सब
So
students, welcome everyone.
I would like to introduce Anirudh sir.
Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
welcome Anirudh
Thank you.
So
स्वागत है बच्चों सबका फिर से इन्फिनिटी लर्न जेई चैनल पे। तो बताइए सर, केमिस्ट्री का
सर केमिस्ट्री का तो एनालिसिस अभी हो चुका है, मैथ्स का भी हुआ। तो केमिस्ट्री तो इजी था, इजी से मॉडरेट था, डिफिकल्ट तो एक दो क्वेश्चंस थे जो दोस विच स्टूडेंट्स कैन नेग्लेक्ट इट आल्सो और कैन ड्रॉप इट आल्सो। ओवरऑल दे कैन स्कोर वेरी एक्सीलेंटली इन केमिस्ट्री सर, इफ दे हैव प्रिपेयर्ड प्रॉपरली, conceptually and not consistently. Means I mean to say that अगर कोई बच्चा सीरियस था एक साल से, पिछले एक साल से भी, तो उसको तो मेंस का एग्जामिनेशन क्रैक करने के लिए 80% तो मार्क्स आराम से आते सर।
एकदम सर
सिंपल सर।
मैं आई वांट टू आस्क वन मोर क्वेश्चन बिकॉज आई नो काफी स्टूडेंट्स का ये डाउट रहता है कि मैथ्स बिफोर वी हेड इनटू मैथ्स सबसे लंबा होता है, इट्स द लेंथीएस्ट, हर बार होता है, ये सबको भी पता है। तो सर आपको क्या लगता है केमिस्ट्री पेपर जैसा आया, ऑन एन एवरेज अगर कोई स्टूडेंट स्कोर करना चाहता है 99 परसेंटाइल इन केमिस्ट्री,
तो
रफली कितना टाइम लग रहा होगा, लाइक हाउ लॉन्ग वुड ही टेक टू रफली फिनिश द केमिस्ट्री पेपर?
सर केमिस्ट्री सर अगर बच्चा पिछले एक साल से सीरियस था, इफ द स्टूडेंट वाज वेरी सीरियस फ्रॉम पास्ट 1 ईयर, आई थिंक आराम से 35 मिनट्स में पेपर हो जाता सर बच्चे का।
35 मिनट्स हो जाता
सर। ये 2-4 क्वेश्चंस ऐसे थे, डियर स्टूडेंट्स, इफ यू नो, ही इज आस्किंग व्हिच विल नॉट एग्जिबिट मल्टीपल ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट, फ्लोरीन आंसर था। इतना इजी क्वेश्चन सर, इसे तो बच्चे 5 सेकंड में सॉल्व कर सकते सर।
डायरेक्ट एनसीईआरटी बेस्ड,
डायरेक्ट एनसीईआरटी बेस्ड सर।
सर क्योंकि हम लोगों को बच्चों को भी रिप्लाई करना, बिकॉज़ दे आर आल्सो
Yeah,
कनेक्टेड।
यस यस।
तो इनमें एक ऐसा पूछ रहा है बच्चा, बशीर सर एंड रविंद्र सर कब आएंगे? बेटा दे आर आल्सो द पार्ट ऑफ द टीम एंड यस they both will come today for the paper discussion, and yes, they are gathering the questions from the student. They are on the call with the students gathering some questions for you. As soon as we have got the first question, definitely will be coming up.
And I think these students are our organization, Infinity Learn students.
Yeah, many of the
Mostly.
students are
Our
yeah.
own students only.
So how
Let's-
many students
exactly.
are there as a total who have not attempted the JEE yet, and they are actually having the dates after 27th, after today's, like 28th. Like 28 is not the paper, 29, 30.
देखते हैं
31st.
चैट पे, देखते हैं चैट में डालो कि अगर आपका नहीं है which day do you have it and in which shift, पता
Please.
चले कि who all are here.
अच्छा मुकेश का कहना है सर बोनस मार्क्स थे। मुकेश सब्जेक्ट भी बताओ कौन से सब्जेक्ट में लगा?
Please mention the date of your examination, all of you. First
29 Feb अर्जुन।
काफी लोगों का 29th है, फर्स्ट फेब है, तो फर्स्ट फेब में लास्ट में हो तुम, वेल एंड गुड फॉर यू। ओके सरफराज सर, ओके
Right. Okay, dear students. So I am getting prepared for my paper analysis.
एकदम।
Okay. So I'll be
questions
back.
मिले हैं,
Okay, sir.
sir will be back. Okay.
Right. Thank you,
Sure.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Best
Thank
of
you
luck,
so much.
students. Bye. I'll be back.
तो स्टूडेंट्स थोड़ा सा फिजिक्स लेके की बात कर लेते हैं। क्वेश्चंस आर जस्ट कमिंग इन, हमारा स्टूडेंट रिएक्शंस वगैरह भी आ रहा है, काफी बच्चे बोल रहे हैं विच शिफ्ट फर्स्ट फेब शिफ्ट 2, मतलब एकदम लास्ट तुम लोग देने वाले हो। वेल एंड गुड, थोड़ा पैनिक बिल्ड होगा, दीज फ्यू डेज द पैनिक विल बिल्ड अप, कोई बात नहीं, ठंडा रहना है। पूरे जितने भी 5 दिन है, वी आर ब्रिंगिंग यू एकदम डिटेल्ड एनालिसिस, क्या पेपर पैटर्न आ रहा है, क्या सेफ स्कोर है, आपको बस फॉलो करते रहना है। मेक श्योर यू सब्सक्राइब।
अच्छा सर, आपने एनालिसिस मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस के बेसिस पे फिजिक्स का 27 जनवरी फर्स्ट,
हाँ,
अगर हम 2023 से कंपेयर करें फर्स्ट शिफ्ट, देखो सर फर्स्ट शिफ्ट का जो पेपर होता है वो कंपैरेटिवली इजी होता है।
एग्जैक्टली।
और गोइंग ऑन फॉरवर्ड जैसे फर्स्ट फेब तक जाएंगे तो लेवल थोड़ा बढ़ता चलेगा। लास्ट ईयर के कंपैरिजन में इस साल का पेपर आप कैसा, मतलब किसको ऊपर मानोगे, कौन सा डिफिकल्ट है और कौन सा इजी है, या दोनों सेम मानोगे?
सर एक तो पैटर्न ये रहता है कि जो फर्स्ट शिफ्ट होता है 27 का, जो फर्स्ट शिफ्ट होता है एकदम पहला एग्जाम, द पेपर लेवल कंपैरेटिवली इजियर, जैसा सर ने बताया, ग्रेजुअली लेवल थोड़ा सा बढ़ता है। ऐसा नहीं कि बहुत ड्रास्टिकली अलग होगा, आप लोगों को डरने की जरूरत नहीं है, हम लोग हेल्प करते रहेंगे थ्रू आउट, लेकिन थोड़ा इजी होता है। और इस साल भी सर जो पेपर आया फिजिक्स का, मोस्टली इट इज एनसीईआरटी बेस्ड।
चलो, wow,
कभी कभार ओकेजनली क्या होता है, एंड इवन दिस टाइम देयर वाज वन गूगली क्वेश्चन। गूगली क्वेश्चन मींस फिजिक्स में देयर वाज अ क्वेश्चन ऑन स्फेरोमीटर। अब स्फेरोमीटर अलग से वी नेवर लर्न, हम लोग स्क्रू गेज वर्नियर कैलिपर करते हैं,
ठीक है,
बट अब स्फेरोमीटर वैसा है कि एनटीए इज एक्सपेक्टिंग कि आप समझोगे डिवाइसेस और उसके बेसिस पे आपको निकालना है। तो वो थोड़ा सा मैं सोच सकता हूँ कुछ स्टूडेंट्स
मतलब कोई नई प्रॉब्लम हो,
हाँ कुछ नई टाइप की आई, हम लोग को पता चला कि ऐसा भी आता है।
ऑलराइट, और सर इस बार है ना हम लोगों ने डिलीटेड सिलेबस भी देयर वाज मेनी टॉपिक्स बीन डिलीटेड इन द सिलेबस दैट इज बीन इशूड बाय एनटीए लेटेस्ट। सो हैव यू फाउंड द क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम द डिलीटेड पोर्शन?
नहीं, अभी तक तो ऑल द क्वेश्चंस वी हैव गॉट, हमने ऑलमोस्ट शायद 2-3 क्वेश्चंस, ऑलमोस्ट 26-27 क्वेश्चंस हम लोग को मिल गए उसमें। एंड फिजिक्स आई हैव नॉट फाउंड एनीथिंग फ्रॉम द डिलीटेड पोर्शन। कुछ स्टूडेंट्स बोल सकते हैं कि 1-2 पार्ट हो सकता है, बट टेक्निकली उस पे आपको डिलीटेड पोर्शन लगेगा नहीं।
Alright, but in mathematics we have found there were 3 or 4 questions which have came from the deleted portion, क्योंकि जो पोर्शन हटा दिया गया है उसमें से क्वेश्चन, क्योंकि मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस है, अभी जब एग्जैक्ट आएगा तो पता चलेगा अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्टूडेंट रिएक्शन दैट दे हैव गिवन अस। तो हमने डिलीटेड क्वेश्चंस में कुछ एक क्वेश्चन, सर मैं 240 प्लस पे 99 परसेंटाइल नहीं चाहता नहीं चाहता का मतलब क्या है? चलो ठीक है, दैट्स फाइन. And I can see that many of the students are recently been joined and they are the part of this session. So I just want to introduce my team. So our team is really very working hard for you people. They are gathering, they are actually standing outside the centers where the JEE has been happened today in the shift 2 as well. And they are gathering the questions. Now our teachers with are on the call with them, our team, and they are writing down the questions. Soon the questions would be coming. I don't know, I can expect the chemistry question would be coming at the very first step and we will be discussing the chemistry question first of all.
तो सर उज्जवल ने एक बहुत सही बात बताया कि पेपर वाज नीट लेवल। आप जब फिजिक्स और केमिस्ट्री लेवल देख रहे हो तो इट्स लाइक पूरा एनसीईआरटी से फॉर्मूला लगा के ऑफ हो गया है। जस्ट अ मोमेंट सर, आप कंटिन्यू कीजिए।
तो ठीक है, बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं जो स्पैम कमेंट कर रहे हैं, तो आई वुड रिकमेंड कि आप स्पैम कमेंट मत कीजिए, क्योंकि बहुत ही देखो यूजफुल सेशन जाने वाला है आज का। पेपर डिस्कशन होगा, यहां से कुछ सीख के जाना बेटा, क्योंकि इसी कॉन्सेप्ट को, इसी नॉलेज को आप अपकमिंग सेशंस में लगा पाओगे। आप ये समझ लो कि आपको एक एड ऑन फ्रंट फुट मिला, एक एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन मिल रही है जो पहले शिफ्ट में जिस बच्चे ने दिया उसको नहीं मिला, क्योंकि उसका फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस था। अब आपको उससे एक्सपीरियंस मिल गया, पेपर का लेवल पता लग गया, कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया कि ऐसा पेपर आएगा तो मैं क्रैक कर दूंगा। तो डेफिनेटली
एक और बात जो मेरे को लगता है जितने लोग हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं, और मैं रेकमेंड करूंगा कि आप हर एक वीडियो को पूरा देखो, हर एक दिन का शिफ्ट, क्योंकि आप ही बताओ कि आपके जेईई प्रिपरेशन में सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट होता है पीवाईक्यू। तो आप लिटरली सोच लो आपके पास एक्स्ट्रा एक पीवाईक्यू का पेपर मिला आज का, जितने लोग फॉलो है, तो आपको इसको इवन दिस सेशन यू हैव टू ट्रीट इट लाइक अ पीवाईक्यू सेशन। थ्रू आउट आपको सारे क्वेश्चंस देखने हैं, क्योंकि एक बात समझ लो, पैटर्न समझना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। इस बार जो पैटर्न आया, जो फर्स्ट शिफ्ट में आया, सेकंड शिफ्ट में आया, जितने आएंगे, जितना डेटा हमको मिलता रहेगा और बेटर आप प्रेडिक्ट कर पाओगे। तो जितने लोग इवन बाद में हो, 30th को है, 31st को है, 1st को है, आप लोगों को सारे सेशंस देखते रहने हैं थ्रू आउट और खुद नोट डाउन करना है। वील टेल पेपर डिफिकल्टी ये आ रहा है, कट ऑफ ऐसे जा रहा है, तो यू हैव टू मेक श्योर कि आप उसके अकॉर्डिंग अपनी प्रिपरेशन को स्टेप अप करते जा रहे हो।
अच्छा बच्चों, अब मैं देख रहा हूं काफी सारे बच्चे ऑनलाइन हैं, बट दे आर नॉट पुटिंग डाउन द कमेंट्स इन द चैट सेक्शन। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, अगर बच्चों आज का सोल्यूशन पेपर आपको जल्दी से चाहिए तो एक हार्ड ड्रॉप कर दो, जल्दी से हार्ड ड्रॉप कर दो। और मोर ओवर, जितने भी आपके फ्रेंड्स हैं, जितने भी आप टेलीग्राम ग्रुप से कनेक्टेड हो, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे कनेक्टेड हो, प्लीज इस वीडियो का लिंक शेयर करो, बिकॉज मैक्सिमम स्टूडेंट्स को आज बेनिफिट मिलना चाहिए इस लाइव सेशन में। बिकॉज वी एज अ टीम ऑफ इन्फिनिटी लर्न एंड श्री चैतन्य आर रियली वर्किंग हार्ड फॉर यू, स्टैंडिंग देयर बाय यू। कोई भी डाउट हो, एक गूगल फॉर्म आपको दिया है, अगर आप पर्सनल 1-to-1 मेंटरिंग चाहते हो, कुछ भी आपको काउंसलिंग चाहिए, गूगल फॉर्म में इंफॉर्मेशन भरो, आवर टीम विल बी इन टच विद यू, दे विल बी हेल्पिंग यू थ्रू आउट कि आपको कैसा सब्जेक्ट लेना है, क्या क्या गाइडेंस की जरूरत है, कौन से कॉलेज में जाना है, एवरीथिंग, सब कुछ के लिए हम आपकी हेल्प करेंगे। देखो गूगल फॉर्म का लिंक है आपके सामने, और उसको आप लोग प्लीज आप उसको भर सकते हैं, कोई भी अगर आपका डाउट हो।
स्टूडेंट काफी लोग उतावले हो रहे हैं, काफी
शिवांश का एक डाउट है सर, क्योंकि फॉर्म में इनको एड्रेस भी डालना है एडमिट कार्ड के अंदर।
अच्छा।
तो इन्होंने कहा कि फॉर्म में हम लोगों ने परमानेंट एड्रेस और टेम्परेरी एड्रेस दोनों ही भरा है, और आधार कार्ड में जो मेंशन्ड है वो परमानेंट एड्रेस है। तो व्हाट ही इज एक्सपेक्टिंग कि मैं एडमिट कार्ड पे जो लिख के जाऊंगा इन्फॉर्मेशन,
जो आपके एडमिट कार्ड के अकॉर्डिंग आप उसके साथ जाओ, इसको लेके बहुत ज्यादा इशू नहीं होने वाला है इस मोमेंट।
मतलब अगर आपने फॉर्म भरते वक्त दोनों ही टेम्परेरी एड्रेस और परमानेंट एड्रेस दोनों भरे हैं तो कोई सा भी एड्रेस डालो। लेकिन अगर आपने एक ही एड्रेस भरा है दोनों में, परमानेंट और करंट एड्रेस में, तो प्लीज आप वही एड्रेस डालना।
तो काफी लोग हार्ड रिएक्ट कर रहे हैं स्टार्ट करने के लिए। बस सबसे एक चीज बताना चाहते हैं, हमारी टीम है, वी आर कलेक्टिंग, और अभी जैसे
वन ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स सर उमर फारूक हैज टोल्ड कि स्फेरोमीटर कहीं मेंशन था क्या सिलेबस में?
स्फेरोमीटर का वही बता रहा हूं, वो गूगली क्वेश्चन था। स्फेरोमीटर डायरेक्टली मेंशन नहीं था, आपको उसे बाय एलिमिनेशन ऑफ ऑप्शंस करना था। अगर आप वहां पे ऑप्शंस देखोगे, कर्व सरफेस मेजरिंग, डिस्टेंस मेजरिंग, और एक तो था स्पेसिफिक रोटेशन, तो वहां पे आप अगर स्फेरोमीटर क्या है वो भी नहीं पता है, ऑड वन आउट से आपको वो वाला करना था। आई नो वो वाला, लाइक आई सेड, गूगली क्वेश्चन आया है।
अच्छा, एक स्टूडेंट रिएक्शन हम लोगों के पास आया बच्चों, और वो आपको सच में डिटेल वर्जन देगा कि एक्चुअल में शिफ्ट 2 का पेपर कैसा रहा, मैथ्स, फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री में क्या रिएक्शन है। विल बी वेरी अबाउट सून टू प्ले दैट वीडियो, ठीक है? एंड यस, द वीडियो इज अबाउट टू स्टार्ट। हैव द स्टूडेंट रिएक्शन। ध्यान से सुनना बच्चों, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है।
ఆన్సర్ చేయొచ్చు. ప్లస్ కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ మాక్సిమం ఎలాగంటే సగం వరకు ఈజీగా ఉంటాయి, సగంలో ఒక క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ రాక ఆగిపోతే మొత్తం క్వశ్చన్ కి టైం వేస్ట్ అయ్యేటట్టు ఉంటాయి. జాగ్రత్తగా అటెంప్ట్ చేస్తే మ్యాథ్స్ లో బాగా తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు. తక్కువ మార్క్స్ వచ్చినా కూడా మంచి పర్సెంటేజ్ వస్తుంది మ్యాథ్స్ నాకు. ఫిజిక్స్ చాలా ఫిజిక్స్ ఈజీగానే వచ్చింది, ఏం పెద్ద ప్రాబ్లం ఏం లేదు, అటెంప్ట్ చేసేయచ్చు.
बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है
మోడరేట్, అంటే మరీ టఫ్ గా లేదు, మరీ ఈజీగా లేదు, కానీ కొద్దిగా అటెంప్ట్ చేసేటప్పుడు కేర్ఫుల్గా అటెంప్ట్ చేస్తే కెమిస్ట్రీలో తప్పులు పోవు. కెమిస్ట్రీలో తప్పులు పెట్టే ఛాన్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉంది. ప్రతి ఒక్క క్వశ్చన్లో ఖచ్చితంగా ఒక ట్విస్ట్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ ట్విస్ట్ ఐడెంటిఫై చేయగలిగితే మనం ఆ క్వశ్చన్ ఆన్సర్ చేయొచ్చు. ప్లస్ కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ మ్యాక్సిమం ఎలాగంటే సగం వరకు ఈజీగా ఉంటాయి, సగంలో ఒక క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ రాక ఆగిపోతే మొత్తం క్వశ్చన్కి టైం వేస్ట్ అయ్యేటట్టు ఉంటాయి. జాగ్రత్తగా అటెంప్ట్ చేస్తే మ్యాథ్స్లో బాగా తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు. తక్కువ మార్క్స్ వచ్చినా కూడా మంచి పర్సెంటేజ్ వస్తుంది మ్యాథ్స్ నాకు. ఫిజిక్స్ ఈజీగానే వచ్చింది, ఏం పెద్ద ప్రాబ్లం ఏం లేదు, అన్ని అటెంప్ట్ చేసేయచ్చు. केमिस्ट्री
हिंदी में भी समझाएंगे। इनका ये कहना है कि क्वेश्चन आपको लगेंगे इजी, लेकिन जब आप अटेम्प्ट करने लगोगे तो you'll फाइंड कि वो लेंदी जा रहा है। लेंदी जाने से डिफिकल्टी का लेवल बढ़ जाएगा। ऐसे क्वेश्चन में मत फंसना विच इज कंज्यूमिंग योर मोर देन 5 मिनट्स ऑफ टाइम। बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट टिप दी है इन्होंने। क्वेश्चन देखने में आसान लगेगा आपको मैं करने वाला हूं, हो रहा है मुझसे क्वेश्चन, लेकिन अगर 5 मिनट से ऊपर जा रहा है तो प्लीज गो टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, स्किप दैट क्वेश्चन। क्योंकि देखो 5 मिनट से ऊपर जाना मतलब दूसरे क्वेश्चन का आप टाइम कंज्यूम कर रहे हो।
ये चीज सर हमने कुछ दिनों पहले ही, अगर आप हमारे चैनल को फॉलो करते आ रहे हो, ये चीज हमने प्रेडिक्ट किया हुआ था। आपको बताए थे कि एग्जामिनर, क्योंकि सिलेबस छट गया है, आपको कंफ्यूज करने के लिए ऐसे क्वेश्चंस देंगे, और हमने एक टाइम एलोकेशन बताया था कि 1.5 से 2 मिनट से ज्यादा अगर आपके क्वेश्चन नहीं बन रहे, आपको रास्ता नहीं दिख रहा है, आपको छोड़ के मूव ऑन करना है। तो कुछ स्टूडेंट ये भी पूछ रहे हैं कि सर 99 परसेंटाइल क्या आएगा? तो एटलीस्ट मेरा प्रेडिक्शन फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, मैथ देख के द पेपर वाज इजी सर।
राइट।
तो मैं ऑलमोस्ट 190 तो मैं सोच रहा हूं कि वहां छू जाएगा 99 परसेंटाइल। आपको क्या लगता है सर?
मुझे तो ये लगता है कि इस बार भी हम लोगों को इस शिफ्ट में एक स्टूडेंट जरूर मिलेगा। एक स्टूडेंट क्या सर, मल्टीपल स्टूडेंट मिलेंगे जो 300 आउट ऑफ 300 का स्कोर
एग्जैक्टली
ले रहे होंगे।
आपको क्या मैथ्स में सर है, मतलब फुल मार्क्स स्कोर करने लायक था फर्स्ट शिफ्ट?
देखो सबके लिए नहीं था, लेकिन यस वी कैन से, क्योंकि 2-3 क्वेश्चन थे। अगर बैंडविड्थ है बच्चों के पास में, अगर मान लीजिए 1 घंटे में ही पेपर को सॉल्व करना है, तो मुझे लगता है कि बच्चों को डिफिकल्टी हो सकती है। लेकिन फॉर एग्जांपल आपने फिजिक्स एंड केमिस्ट्री से थोड़ा सा 15 मिनट का मार्जिन ले लिया, 1 घंटा 15 मिनट अगर आपने स्पेंड किया मैथ्स में, तो डेफिनेटली आपको ये फुल आउट ऑफ फुल का स्कोर मैथ्स में मिल सकता है।
तो तब सर,
और ये बैंडविड्थ केमिस्ट्री से ही निकली है। सब बच्चों ने मुझे रिव्यू दिया कि 30 to 45 मिनट्स का टाइम था ऑन एन एवरेज उन्होंने केमिस्ट्री में स्पेंड किया, एंड दैट्स हाउ दे आर एबल टू स्कोर अ गुड मार्क्स इन मैथमेटिक्स।
Chemistry is tricky and
Ayush, that's a good score. 220 is also a good score. Safe side पे हो, go and get prepared for their next attempt as well as start preparing for your JEE Advanced. ठीक है, कोई टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है
एकदम।
All right, हम कब स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं? As soon as we are able to get the first question, and definitely that will be of chemistry.
ये मैं बताना चाहता हूँ, we are getting the questions, हम लोग वेरीफाई करके हम फलाना, we don't want to spread any false information, we'll verify, आपको एकदम ऑथेंटिक क्वेश्चंस ही यहाँ पे लाके जाएंगे। We have a huge team, we are श्री चैतन्य, हमारे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स एग्जाम दे रहे हैं, हर शिफ्ट दे रहे हैं, we are getting the questions from there। तो जितने लोग हमारे साथ अभी जुड़े हुए हो,
अच्छा सर, एक और बात है मैं अपने व्यूअर्स को बताना चाहूंगा। मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, एवरी स्टूडेंट शुड नो दिस थिंग दैट वी आर वेरी प्राउड टू से इन द ईयर 2023 वी हैव क्रिएटेड अ हिस्ट्री ऑफ हैट्रिक्स। हैट्रिक मीन्स 3 विकेट उड़ाई है जेई मेंस में AIR1, JEE Advance AIR1, NEET 2023 AIR1, and this year also we are planning for the same. So we have it. Okay, have you got this question, sir?
Questions?
Getting.
Okay, we are,
Almost we are just segregating the things.
all right. Sir, you also give us the comment. I would like to invite the Bashir, sir. He would be there to discuss with you related to maths portion.
Hi, yes, students. Hi, everyone. Everyone, good evening. Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Mike. Yes, sir. Thank you very much,
everyone.
sir. Yeah, dear students. So already we have done morning analysis. I'd like to give morning analysis wala. Or before that, just now we have received the questions of second shift and we are going to analyze before that, dear students. So just now regarding second shift, the important news related to math, my subject math, is math paper is really lengthy. It's a lengthy paper, just what you have seen in the last couple of years. In the same way as a physics paper is, sir, your subject in second shift is going to be easy.
Yes.
It is easy. Chemistry, easy to moderate. And there are some questions in chemistry where some student really struggled to find out the right answer, because these somewhat misleading questions are there in chemistry.
Yes.
Those who are good at textbooks and preparation and all, they could attempt well. And whereas math paper, the questions, most of the student felt time taking, lengthy. Even though question seems to be easy, once they start the question, and after that a couple of minutes they are really identifying that, so calculation is going to be lengthy. So such question, that means whatever the questions we got in the previous couple of years, 2022 and 23, same kind of paper we can expect, my dear friends. This is very important observation. If math paper is really lengthy, do remember 40 marks is also a very good score, and even 50 is excellent score, 60 is extraordinary score. Accordingly, plan your preparation, my dear students. Before that, even morning papers, math part, I would like to.
Few students are asking about the preparation, how to revise for the following shift. So from physics, chemistry, like sir has already said about maths, it's going to be lengthy, be prepared for that. But for physics and chemistry, since the questions are coming up, you need to focus on making sure everything is covered. I have said this before as well, ki don't leave out chapters. Any chapter, even at a basic level, go through the formulas, because questions are coming direct formula based. You know the formula, immediately within 30 seconds it will be solved. And if you save that time, that is the time you can give to maths, because maths paper will take that time. So if you have the following shifts, make sure you're revising everything. We have detailed lectures available on our YouTube channel, full formula revision in around 2 to 3 hours, full maths revision, full chemistry, full physics. Make sure you watch that for your following shifts. That will help you a lot. Sir, you can continue with the discussion.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Like sir said, you see, my dear friends, strategy is very important. I have been telling in the YouTube sessions also, physics part is going to be easy. This is why. Please revise all the important formulae. Most of the times we got single concept based questions, formula based questions in physics. So please practice that. Chemistry, revise NCERT. Yeah. So at the same time, math part, you see, my dear friends, this is morning paper related one. So please have a look here. You see, sets and relations, one question is given, moderate, that is given from relations, my dear friends. Number of relations containing to the ordered pairs question is given. Functions, it's a simple question related to types of functions, one on two kind of question, that is easy question. In trigonometric function, you can say more or less trigonometric equation. One important point is, generally in the syllabus it is mentioned that trigonometric equations part is removed, but the question is like a cos x plus b sin x is equal to c. Somewhere he has inserted some unknown and he is asking us to find the range of a. We can say it is a general trigonometric question, or we can say like it is trigonometric equations question. So my dear friends, shift 2 paper अभी आया है, Srinu, shift 2 paper has come just now. We are going to get the question in a couple of minutes, but math part, dear students, please be patient. Math part, we can say especially the students felt math part is lengthy and bit calculation based. My dear friends, here in mathematical induction, anyhow we don't get any questions in JEE, and quadratic equations also, as per our observation, we didn't observe the question. Whereas complex numbers, you see, we can say the problem related to, you see, circumcenter, the question is given like mod z minus 1 is equal to mod z plus 1 is equal to mod z minus I. Such question is given, my dear friends. Yeah, so yeah, student reaction we are going to give, my dear friends, here. So just 2024 January attempt, session 2 student reaction we are going to see from Infinity Learn, right? Yes, please dear students, just
क्या
ठीक है गया। कौन सा सब्जेक्ट सबसे हल्का था फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री मैथमेटिक्स में से?
केमिस्ट्री आसान लगा,
केमिस्ट्री आसान लगा, उसके बाद
फिर फिजिक्स,
उसके बाद
मैथ थोड़ा था
कहाँ
मेरे
से
लिए।
तैयारी कर रहे हैं आप?
हम तो तैयारी कर रहे हैं श्री चैतन्य से ही।
अच्छा, वहाँ कैसे टीचर्स हम हैं वो लोग?
बहुत अच्छे हैं लोग।
बहुत अच्छे हैं। ठीक है बाबू, बेस्ट ऑफ लक सेकंड अटेम्प्ट।
थैंक यू सर।
कैसा गया एग्जाम आपका?
ठीक ही गया।
ठीक है गया। कौन सा सब्जेक्ट सबसे हल्का था फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री मैथमेटिक्स में से?
केमिस्ट्री आसान लगा,
केमिस्ट्री आसान लगा, उसके बाद
फिर फिजिक्स,
उसके बाद
मैथ थोड़ा था
कहाँ
मेरे
से
लिए।
तैयारी कर रहे हैं आप?
हम तो तैयारी कर रहे हैं श्री चैतन्य से ही।
अच्छा, वहाँ कौन कौन से टीचर हैं?
चंदन सर हैं, श्रीराम सर हैं।
कैसे टीचर्स हम हैं वो लोग?
बहुत अच्छे हैं लोग।
बहुत अच्छे हैं। ठीक है बाबू, बेस्ट ऑफ लक सेकंड अटेम्प्ट।
थैंक यू सर।
yeah, dear students, you see just now the students have expressed the same, my dear friends. Physics easy, chemistry easy to moderate, math is lengthy. Yes, you might have heard, dear students. You see here, even permutation combination related one question, binomial theorem related one question, you can say one question related to NCR, NPR, you can say more or less, you can say binomial quotient related wala, as you can say permutations. That question I kept in permutations and combinations as well. Sequence and series, you got two questions. Actually we didn't have AGP, my dear friends, according to the syllabus, but we got the question from AGP. It's an important information, my dear friends. Please do remember, we have removed HP, GP, AGP, but AGP related one question, kind of. Of course, the paper setter can say that you can answer with the help of AP, GP logic, but we got the question. Please revise at least a couple of formula related to AGP. Even tangent and normal also we told that is removed from the syllabus, but morning shift we have observed a question that find the shortest distance between a circle and parabola, where we use, you know, the shortest distance will be along the common normal. So my dear friends, so that concept also please do revise, it is helpful, my dear friends. And you can say straight lines related simple question is given, as well circles alone one question is given, and circle and parabola combination I kept in conics, and even in ellipse also there is a question where midpoint of the chord is given, chord equation we have to find by using the formula S1 is equal to S11. Then he asked the length of the chord. Of course there will be a shortcut formula for that, as well the procedure also you can do. The equation is easy, but calculation takes time little bit. Then you see, my dear friends, in statistics also, you know, sigma xi will be given. Instead of sigma xi square, he has given sigma xi into xj I not equal to j is given. Indirectly twisted question. It is not a direct question. My dear friends, please do remember, statistics part is easy. Just try to understand the question, put a little time, you can answer. If really math question paper is lengthy, my dear friends, I mean to say your planning is very important. Be choosy. First try to answer 10 questions correct, then slowly you just move on to the next questions, my dear friends. So my dear friends, statistics is one area where you can easily grab the answers, and differential equation is another area. You see, my dear friends, indefinite integration, one easy question is given this time, and definite integration also you are given two questions, one you can say moderate and one easy question is given. So definite integration. Apart from this, in matrices, just like we have expressed, see in my YouTube sessions you can observe that from matrices, vectors, 3D together, it's a wonderful combination. You will get 5 questions. You can observe, you see matrices 2 questions, one from matrices regular calculation, other is from, you see, system of equations related question. 2 questions are given there. And secondly, you can say even vectors also you got almost 2 questions, vectors related easy question. 3D also you got, altogether 5 questions we got. So my dear friends, yeah, so I mean to say, just follow the strategy that we have given in the class. And limits and derivatives, we got 3 questions, my dear friends. You see, this is 3 questions, limits and derivatives. Limits 1 question, and you can say derivatives related 2 questions are given, my dear friends. Then in, you can say inverse trigonometric question we didn't find in the morning paper. That means as per the memory base we didn't observe any question here. Then you can say applications of derivatives, 1 question is given, where it is not like maxima minima, it is just a thing which we can do with the help of derivatives. The next, my dear friends, You can say definite integration. We got 2 questions as I told you. Applications of integrals, areas in which inequalities is there we got certain questions, my dear friends. Then you can say differential equations. This time we got 2 questions. I have been telling to practice differential equations. Limits and derivatives. Yeah, what did you say? Limits and derivatives. What topics are given? Limits, simple limit is given where you can rationalize and do. Such question is given. And derivatives also, f of x is given like f dash of 1 into x square plus f double dash of x into that. You just observe morning YouTube session. It will be available. You can go through there. Okay. So that question is given related to derivatives, my dear friends. And vector algebra 2 questions. Friends, I tell you, to grab 99% in mathematics especially, please depend on first topic is statistics, my dear friends. First is statistics. Then, my dear friends, vectors, 3D, matrices, 5 easy questions you can do there. So 6 questions. Then you can go with differential equations, sequence and series. Then independent topic like inverse trigonometry. If you could plan this, my dear friends, definitely it is not that difficult. 10 questions means 40 marks. You are definitely, क्या हिंदी में बोलना है मंजू? मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मेरा पॉइंट यह है कि मैथमेटिक्स में 40 स्कोर भी अच्छा स्कोर होगा अगर पेपर लेंथी होता है तो क्या करना है बच्चों? सो क्वेश्चन आ गया सर, केमिस्ट्री क्वेश्चन. हाँ सर, फाइन. सो सर सरफराज सर हमारे लिए इंतजार कर रहे हैं, क्वेश्चन लेके आए. गेट रेडी डियर स्टूडेंट्स. 2020 या आ जाइए प्लीज. या कम ऑन. यस.
Hello students, thank you Bashir sir, thank you. Hello students, a few questions of chemistry has come based upon the memory of the students. So dear students, प्यारे बच्चों याद रखो ये questions आप ही लोग की तरह आपके students ने दिया है. So it is memory based. So let us proceed the question which has come. Yeah. So dear students, one of the important question which has come from the chapter biomolecules. Very easy question. The question is, which type of protein cannot be denaturized when heated? So बच्चों, here you can see denaturation is nothing but heating to destroy the structure. So dear students, whenever you heat, all the hydrogen bonds, dipole moments, interactions, everything will get disturbed. Only primary structure will not be disturbed. What is primary structure? Nothing but it is order, or it is order of, or you can say order or sequence of the amino acids. ये amino acid का sequence है. Sequence of amino acids will not be disturbed, like alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, etc. The order will not be changed. Very easy and very straightforward question from biomolecule chapter proteins. तो देखेंगे हम अगला question. Identify which of the following species in which D2sp3 hybridization is there. Right? तो बच्चों आप इसे आराम से सॉल्व कर सकते हो अगर आपका बेसिक नॉलेज ठीक है. हाँ, इसका आंसर क्या है बच्चों बताओ? इसके क्वेश्चन ठीक है, इसका आंसर क्या है? राइट. सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आप इसको आराम से सॉल्व कर सकते हो. तो ऑल ऑफ यू कैन सी सल्फर इज हैविंग 6 बॉन्ड्स. तो आप लोगों ने अगर पढ़ा है मेरी क्लास, दोज आर माई स्टूडेंट्स और नॉट, आई डोंट नो, 6 बॉन्ड्स, देयरफॉर द हाइब्रिडाइजेशन इज sp3d2. राइट. BRF5 इट हैज 1 लोन पेयर, इसका भी हाइब्रिडाइजेशन आपको sp3d2 ही मिलेगा. प्लैटिनम PtCl4, आपको आप सबको पता है प्लैटिनम PtCl4 इट फॉर्म स्क्वायर प्लेनर टाइप ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्सेस, और sp3d2 के लिए आपको चाहिए 6 ऑर्बिटल्स. सो इफ यू डू इन दैट वे, डायरेक्ट आंसर इज डायरेक्टली D will be your option. Here it is PtCl4 as per the student memory. So according to student memory, this cannot be the answer because PtCl4 means only 4 bonds, but D2sp3 means it should have minimum 6 orbitals. Correct, dear students? Okay. Chalo, please give me thumbs up if these 2 simple questions are clear. Okay, dear students. Thank you very much for the lovely hearts you are sending. Thank you. Agla question. The second homologue of monocarboxylic acid is, I think everybody remember the question. So dear students, it is very easy. Who is the first member of carboxylic acid? Formic acid. Who is the second member? Acetic acid. Who is the third member? So it is propanoic acid. Correct. What is homologue? Homologue means which differ by CH2. Such a cheap and such a simple and such a easy question has come. I am not believing that such question came in our examination. You people are very lucky to have such question. Okay, dear students. So this is the first member, the second member, and the third member. So this is COH. Okay, dear students. Right. So how many of you have done this correct? How many of your students have done this particular question correct? Right. Okay. I am repeating, dear students. It is based upon, this is foundation question. Maybe some students have studied this in 9th class or 10th class. Am I right? I think some students have studied this in 9th class or 10th class in JEE foundation. Am I saying correct? Please respond. Please respond. You studied this in 9th class or 10th class or JEE foundation question. This is not at all a standard question. It is very easy question. In my opinion, I can call it as a very simple and cheap question. I can call it. Okay. Chalo, right. Good. Next. Oh
yes.
Now
sir.
Max has come. I cannot solve, sir. Bashir sir, please take over. Sorry,
Yes,
students. Max has come. So please take the handover control in your hands.
Thank
I'll
you
be back, students.
Thank
Bye.
you very much. Yeah, dear students, hi. So, see, just now I told you that there is a question from statistics. You see, this is the question we've got in statistics. I'll give the central idea how to solve the question. If the mean of 15 observations are 12 and the standard deviation is 3, but the replacement of 12 written 10, then the new mean is mu and variance is sigma square. What is the value of this? The simple idea, you see, you can do the calculation. The mean of 15 observations, so n is equal to 15. So mean is given as 12. So that is x bar is 12 and standard deviation 3 means variance is equal to 9. This is the first data. That means, my dear friends, sigma xi square by n minus average square is variance is 9, my dear friends. From this you can say sigma, this is a routine model. So 144 plus 9, 153. Okay, into 15 is sigma xi square, my dear friends. So now what can we do? See, he has done replace of 12, write 10. So here, because of it's a memory based question, so the sentence formation is also not so correct. See, but the replacement of 12 with 10, maybe I can with 10. That means 12 is replaced with 10. So in sigma xi average is sigma xi is going to be 12 into 15, my dear friends. That is 180 is the sum. Now he said replacement of 12 with 10 means 12 is subtracted and 10 is added, my dear friends, where 178 is the sum. 178 by total number of observations is 15. This is going to be the new average, my dear friends, new average. And even from new sigma xi square also you can find, this is old sigma I square, this is 153 into 15, my dear friends, minus 144 plus you can say 100 you have to do. This gives new sigma square. So dear friends, just new apply sigma xi square by 15 minus new sigma xi square. So this is completely calculation based, my dear friends. So it takes bit time, undoubtedly. There won't be any shortcut to do this. You have to do the procedure. So you see, if you apply this, you are going to get the new mean. Here itself you got the new mean, which is mu, new variance. You see, the new mean is mu, variance is sigma square, and mu square, sigma square you can compute, my dear friends. You see, it is purely calculation based. Unless you spend 2 to 3 minutes in the examination hall, you can't get the answer for this. Anyhow, this is the calculation. I don't want to waste your time in just doing the numerical calculations. I have given the central idea, my dear friends. Okay. The next, dear students, you see, this kind of questions is there in Sri Chaitanya material, Infinity Learn material. You can see the coefficient of x power 2012 in 1 minus x power 2008 this. Here one simple idea is, my dear friends, in this product, in the sense you can observe 1 minus x into 1 plus x square is going to be 1 minus x cube, my dear friends. You just separate 1 minus x. The rest of the product will become 1 minus x cube whole power 2007. Hope you got this step, my dear friends. This is 1 minus x, you separate 1 minus x into this product will become 1 minus x cube whole power 2007, which is going to be 1 minus x into, you see here, this is going to be 1 minus 2007 c1 x cube plus 2007 c2 x cube square. Like that you are going to get, my dear friends. Now finally I want to find coefficient of x power 2012. Here you can observe that all coefficients are going to be multiples of 3, whereas 2012 is not multiple of 3. So 1 into, you don't find any term which is multiple of 3, so here you will get 0 minus x minus, here x in the sense you have to find the coefficient of x power 2011. X power 2011 is also not a multiple of 3, so you cannot find a multiple of 3 coefficient here. Here also 0, the final answer is 0. If the question is correct, answer is correct. Okay, do remember my dear friends, एक क्वेश्चन है, a point है, क्या है, बाइनोमियल थ्योरम का क्वेश्चन है, सिंपल एप्लीकेशन है. बाइनोमियल थ्योरम में फर्स्ट क्लास में फर्स्ट वनर में सिखाते हैं ये प्रॉब्लम. ये देखिए थोड़ा सा अलाइन करना पड़ेगा, ऐसा अलाइन करने पर बहुत सिंपल से आसान से आंसर कर सकते हैं. यहाँ पे पॉइंट क्या है, 2012, ये क्या है, मल्टीपल ऑफ 3 नहीं है, मल्टीपल ऑफ 2011 भी नहीं है. अगर आपको ये छोटा ऑब्जर्वेशन होता है तो बहुत ईजी है, राइट माय डियर फ्रेंड्स. अच्छा चलो, सो इसके बाद क्या है, 20th टर्म इन द एंड ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रोग्रेशन, राइट माय डियर फ्रेंड्स. यहां पे देखिए, you see this is an AP, that's it. You see progression, sequence, numbers are very important. Whatever questions you have done so far, do remember my dear friends, number is the ruler of the universe, Pythagoras long ago told. JEE also, numbers matters. Most of the questions involve numbers, my dear friend. You see, first question numerical calculation, second question it's all numericals, 2007, 2011, 2012, even third question also. You can observe, my dear friend, this is an AP with first term 20, common difference. You see, I am subtracting 3/4, that is minus 3 by 4. He is expecting 20th term from the end he is expecting. So first of all you need to check which term it is going to be, nth term. So my dear friends, you can say suppose nth term is, how do you write nth term my dear friends? In an AP, common difference is minus 3 by 4 means minus 3 by 4 n, or else you can write like a plus n minus 1 into d. This is going to be the nth term. From this, nth term is given minus 129 1 by 4. From this you will get n, my dear friends. Suppose you get n is equal to some 100, you just compute 20 terms minus back, or you can simply take this minus, you see, 20th term from the end means first term from the end is okay, second term from the end means this minus d, third term is this minus 2d, 20th term is minus 19d. So this minus 19d you can do, my dear friends, directly. Minus 129 1 by 4 you can write. So plus 19 into, you see, minus 3 by 4, that is going to be, so you can say minus 19 into this is 54 by 4, this is going to be. Just simplify, you will get the answer, my dear friends. Okay, so this I'm just giving the outline of the problem. It's simple calculation based. So my dear friends, most important point, my dear friends, do remember calculations. If you are good at calculations, definitely you are going to save minimum 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes in the things. Please take care of your calculations. Yeah, so answer will definitely be in terms of negative only. Undoubtedly it will be negative. Okay, options are not available. Since it is memory based question, let us assume the question is correct, but format is correct undoubtedly. Accordingly we got the answer, my dear friends. Okay, right. Eagerly waiting for the physics. This is, I guess the next question is also math. It seems to be like, just a second before physics sir comes. You see, the position vector of the vertices ABC of a triangle are given respectively. Let I denote the length of the angle bisect of AD of angle BAC. This is BAC, my dear friends, where D is on the line segment BC. Yeah, BAC is the angle. Okay, so dear friends, now he know the position vectors of ABC. So first, you see, A is nothing but 2 3 3. This is 2 3 3. B is nothing but 2 minus 2 3, 2 minus 2 3, and C is going to be minus 1 3, minus 1 1 3. Fine. One simple point that you have learnt in 10th class, my dear friends. What is that? Angular bisector divides the base in the ratio of other two sides. This is the angular bisector. You just find this length, my dear friends. You will get some number here. You just find this length. Suppose this is L, this is M. You calculate, you will get M. You just find the point which divides BC in the ratio L is to M internally. You are going to get the point D. He is asking, D is on the line segment, BC he is asking about. So let I denote the length of the angular bisector AD. Yes. So once you know D, you find AD length and 2I square is the answer. That's it, my dear friends. Hope you got it. Simple. Angular bisector divides the base in the ratio of other two sides. Find AB, AC, suppose L is to M. You just find the point which divides D in the ratio L is to M. You are going to get the point D. Find length AD square. AD square into 2 is the answer, my dear friends. Okay. So physics sir is waiting for you. You are also waiting for physics, my dear friends. Okay. Sir, please welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Continue. Right, dear student, I'll be back with some more math questions. Okay. Right. Fine.
So students, welcome. दिख रहा है काफी सारा energy है. There's a lot of energy in the room. So I know all of you are waiting for physics. Before I start with the physics questions, just a few things. Physics का paper आया कैसा? So right now we have a few verified questions. I will solve them right now. And based on those few verified questions, I can say physics का paper as compared to the morning shift थोड़ा सा ऊपर है, थोड़ा सा. I won't still call it कि moderate है. It's still easy. लेकिन अगर morning shift के साथ if I compare, it's slightly ऊपर. तो देखोगे as we solve it, you will see it. You can still solve it. Or questions को I want you to get involved in it. I want you to solve it. I'll give you time to solve it so that you also get practice out of it. फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री में 70-80 आ सकते हैं. वेल एंड गुड. नवकोटि, अंशिता फिजिक्स. यस फिजिक्स. आई एम हैप्पी दैट यू लव फिजिक्स. easy to moderate. और as I go through this, काफी students are saying about the formula sessions. तो just letting you all know, there is a detailed formula lecture dedicated जिसमें सारे formulas का revision है on this channel for physics, chemistry and maths. Just few days ago we had it. If you have a shift coming up, make sure you watch those videos and of course watch all the live sessions that we conduct from now on. It's going to be very useful. चलो शुरू करते हैं. उतरते एक के बाद एक questions पे. First is this. Threshold frequency of a metal with work function 6.63 electron volt. Direct question of formula. Threshold frequency. Go ahead. Let's see the answer to this. Nikhil has answered 1.6 10 to the power minus 12. देखते हैं और किसका आता है इसका आंसर. Go ahead. Let's see it in chat. शुभांगी सिंह. Paper was easy. बता रहा था. Physics paper was easy. Rishita. Well and good. Dash has given 1.6 10 to the minus 15, 10 to the power minus 15. चलो करते हैं. Let's see the answers. जो लोग अभी भी तैयारी करने कमिंग डेज पे लिए, उनके लिए भी जरूरी है. बहुत दिमाग यूज करने की जरूरत नहीं है. वर्क फंक्शन फाई सिंपल एनर्जी है. तुम्हें निकालना है फ्रीक्वेंसी. डायरेक्ट एच म्यू के साथ कर दो. वर्क फंक्शन है, क्या है, झंझट के रास्ते पे नहीं जाना. वैल्यूज भी देखो कितने मस्त दिए हुए हैं. 6.63. बिकॉज इफ यू पुट phi इज इक्वल टू 6.63 इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट्स पे है तो 1.6 10 टू द पावर माइनस 19 लगा देते हैं. ऑन द अदर साइड प्लैंक्स कांस्टेंट का वैल्यू ही होता है 6.63 इंटू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 34 मल्टीप्लाइड विथ यही म्यू तो मेरे को चाहिए. हो गया काम. 6.63 कट गए. फॉर्चुनेट वैल्यूज फॉर अस. 10 टू द पावर माइनस 34 है, इधर 10 टू द पावर माइनस 19 है. तो म्यू वुड बी इक्वल टू 1.6 इंटू 10 टू द पावर 15. ये 10 टू द पावर माइनस 19 इसको 15 के साथ छोड़ेगा. यस, मेनी ऑफ यू गॉट करेक्ट. दिदीप करेक्ट. अदिति, गिरवना, अस्फिया, यस करेक्ट. टुमारोज पेपर विल बी इजी. जनरली मॉर्निंग शिफ्ट का थोड़ा सा हल्का होता है समटाइम्स, बट अगेन देर इज नो कोरिलेशन कि इजी आएगा और डिफिकल्ट आएगा. इट डिपेंड्स कंप्लीटली ऑन एग्जामिनर कैसा किस शिफ्ट पे कौन सा पेपर आ रहा है. बट ग्रेजुअली देर इज अ ट्रेंड कि द फर्स्ट डे थोड़ा सा इजियर होता है और ग्रेजुअली थोड़ा सा, बहुत डिफरेंस नहीं होगा, थोड़ा सा पेपर का लेवल बढ़ता है. बट इवन इफ इट डज, नथिंग फॉर यू टू फियर, बिकॉज अगर पेपर का लेवल बढ़ता है देन कट ऑफ गोज डाउन. जैसे मॉर्निंग शिफ्ट का कट ऑफ वी हैव प्रेडिक्टेड वुड बी अराउंड 190. वुड बी अराउंड 190 फॉर 99 परसेंटाइल. ग्रेजुअली तुम अगर शिफ्ट्स का पैटर्न देखोगे वो उतर के ऑलमोस्ट 160 तक आ जाता है. सो फियर नॉट, अपना बेस्ट देना है. चलो लेट्स हेड इनटू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. यस नवकोति, इवन आई फील हम बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन सारे मिलने के बाद बेटर आइडिया मिलेगा. Students, if you're getting value out of the session, make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the Infinity Learn JEE channel because we have these discussions every single day. Paper predictors, safe scores, everything we will have. Make sure you subscribe for that. Go ahead, let's start with this. If you're getting marks around 290, yes, भूल जाओ, JEE Mains के बारे में भूल जाओ. We'll also be having JEE Advanced sessions on this YouTube channel. So make sure you're subscribed for that. फर्स्ट फेब का शिफ्ट टफ होगा. अगर टफ भी होता है कट ऑफ कम जाएगा. सो डोंट वरी, अपना बेस्ट देना है. ट्रॉपिक टॉप इज गोइंग फॉर 2, टेस्ला गोइंग फॉर 2, दिदीप इज गोइंग फॉर 2. Does kinetic friction and static friction depend on area of contact and the material of a surface? Plain and simple, area of contact के ऊपर there is no dependence. सिर्फ और सिर्फ फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स के फॉर्मूलाज में ही छुपा हुआ है. फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स इज म्यू इनटू एन. ये कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ फ्रिक्शन सिर्फ डिपेंड करता है कि कौन से मटेरियल्स घिस रहे हैं. इट डिपेंड्स ऑन दैट सरफेस, नॉट द एरिया बट द मटेरियल ऑफ द सरफेस. रफ है कि स्मूथ है. So the direct, it is option 2. You don't even have to think about it. Correct. Shri Chaitanya, correct. Sandeep, Aditya, Asfiya, correct. Everyone got it correct. Direct question है यार, ऐसे ही हो जाएगा. चलो चलते हैं. This shift, at least based on the few questions that we have got, थोड़ा सा upper पे देखते हैं. Next up, kinetic energy of 1 mole of oxygen at 27 degrees Celsius. यहां पे देयर कैन बी अ मिस्टेक. अगर तुमने एक चीज मिस आउट की है. देखो बताया हुआ है टोटल काइनेटिक एनर्जी बताया हुआ है. देयर इज अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन ट्रांसलेशनल काइनेटिक एनर्जी और टोटल काइनेटिक एनर्जी. ये ऑल ऑफ यू हु हैव सीन द पेपर प्रेडिक्टर सीरीज, द 500 क्वेश्चंस पेपर प्रेडिक्टर सीरीज, दे विल गेट दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन इजीली. उसमें हमने डायरेक्ट किए हुए थे क्वेश्चंस. वी हैड डायरेक्टली सॉल्व्ड ओवर देयर. Many questions are coming directly from the paper predictor we did. We will show you exactly shorts वगैरह के थ्रू हम दिखाएंगे आपको कि जैसा हमने सिखाया था, जो पेपर प्रेडिक्टर किया था वैसे ही क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं. तो if you have not seen those paper predictors yet, all of them are available on our YouTube channel for free. Go ahead and watch them. Go through the questions, students. Many direct questions have come there. ठीक है, चलो काफी आंसर्स आ रहे हैं. 6250, 6253, 6250. गुड. चलो लेट्स सी टोटल काइनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ ऑक्सीजन. ऑक्सीजन क्या है? ऑक्सीजन इज अ डाई एटॉमिक मॉलिक्यूल. तो उसके कितने डिग्रीज ऑफ फ्रीडम है? उसके 5 डिग्रीज ऑफ फ्रीडम है. 5 डिग्रीज ऑफ फ्रीडम है. हर डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम कितना काइनेटिक एनर्जी देता रहेगा? एवरी डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम विल बी गिविंग मी हाफ nRT, हाफ RT. n मोल्स है तो द टोटल काइनेटिक एनर्जी वुड बी 5/2. सॉरी, माय बैड 5/2 nRT. 5/2 nRT क्योंकि डिग्रीज ऑफ फ्रीडम 5 है. सो यू गेट व्हाट? 5/2. नंबर ऑफ मोल्स कितना है? 1 मोल. इजी. अब आर का देखो, यहीं पे तुम्हारा कैलकुलेशन आसान कैसे करना है. जितने स्टूडेंट्स हैव सीन माय लेक्चर्स दे नो, ये जब भी टेम्परेचर दिया रहता है ना, दैट लीड्स टू 300 केल्विन. ठीक, 300 केल्विन पे आता है. तो तब आर का वैल्यू यू शुड टेक 25/3. तुम्हारे कैलकुलेशन आसान हो जाएंगे. ठीक है, 25/3. कैंसिल दिस आउट. 100 आया, इसको हटाओ, इसके साथ कितना? 50 आया. 5 into 25 is 125 multiplied with 50, that is 6250. तो इसके अराउंड ही you will get some value. एक रिंग सॉलिड स्फीयर के भी कुछ क्वेश्चंस आए थे क्या स्टूडेंट्स? Those who have given the exam today, who are watching us today, any ring kind of question? Ring, solid, sphere? You people also keep giving your questions in. चलो चलें आगे. Let's move to the next question. Students, make sure you're liking this live stream. Make sure you're subscribing because this is just day 1. अभी और 4 दिन बाकी हैं और हर एक दिन का PYQ, चाहे आपने शिफ्ट हो गया है, आपका अभी भी अप्रैल अटेम्प्ट बाकी है, हर एक दिन का शिफ्ट आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट रहने वाला है. तो मेक श्योर यू सब्सक्राइब, यू ट्यून इन एवरी सिंगल डे. जब भी हमारे एकदम टाइम पे होते हैं, एकदम 12 साढ़े 12 बजे स्टार्ट होता है, ये 6 बजे शिफ्ट स्टार्ट होती है यहाँ पे. मेक श्योर यू आर ट्यून्ड इन फॉर दैट. Ray optics के ऊपर we have got Ravindram sir is also going through it. They will come up. So as and when we get, we'll do it. Good. Rishita got the correct answer. चलो go ahead, start with this. One from Ray optics भी आया है. Thank you, thank you. Aruna, बाकी students also can give your feedback here. चलो इसके बताओ. Current of 200 ampere deflects the coil of a moving coil galvanometer by 60 degree. Find the current to cause a deflection of pi by 10 radians. Simple question with proportionality. झमेला में नहीं जाना है कि करंट सेंसिटिविटी वोल्टेज सेंसिटिविटी क्या है. डोंट गो इनटू दैट. करंट इज सिंपली प्रोपोर्शनल टू थीटा, दैट्स इट. नॉर्मली होता है NIAB इज इक्वल टू C थीटा. जस्ट I प्रोपोर्शनल टू थीटा, वही इंपॉर्टेंट है तुम्हारे लिए. सो I नो I1 by I2 is going to be equal to theta 1 by theta 2. I1 क्या दिया हुआ है 200, I2 वही तो मेरे को निकालना है. एंड थीटा 1 एंड थीटा 2 में थीटा 1 दिया हुआ है 60 डिग्री. इसको 60 डिग्री में नहीं रखना है क्योंकि दूसरा वाला पाई बाई 10 पे है, तो इसको मेक इट पाई बाई 3. तो दिस इज पाई बाई 3 इन द न्यूमरेटर डिवाइडेड बाई, चाहिए कितना मेरे को, पाई बाई 10. चीजें कट जाएंगी, यू विल सी ओवर हियर दिस विल बी इक्वल टू 10 बाई 3 क्योंकि पाई बाई कट जाएगा. 10 का इधर से ये हटाओ, सो यू गेट राइट अवे. आई थिंक काफी स्टूडेंट्स हैड आंसर्ड दिस ऑलरेडी. I2 इज इक्वल टू 60 एम्पियर्स. यस करेक्ट ऋषिता, मेहुल, नव, यस काफी स्टूडेंट्स गॉट इट करेक्ट, 60. गुड वर्क स्टूडेंट्स, गुड वर्क. ऐसे ही आंसर करते रहो चैट में, ऐसा पैसिवली नहीं. अगर तुम्हारा बाद में भी एग्जाम, यही तुम्हारा प्रैक्टिस सेशन है. चलो चलते हैं आगे. दिस इज द बेस्ट पेपर प्रेडिक्टर क्योंकि यहां पे लिटरली जो आया है वही दिखा रहे हैं आपको. PYQ कम पेपर प्रेडिक्टर है आपका. अच्छा एक और क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. दिस इज थर्मोडायनामिक्स. थर्मोडायनामिक्स KTG रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन है. दिया हुआ है ड्यूरिंग एन अडायबेटिक प्रोसेस द प्रेशर ऑफ अ गैस इज प्रोपोर्शनल टू क्यूब ऑफ इट्स एब्सोल्यूट टेम्परेचर. तो द रेशियो ऑफ CP बाई CV क्या होगा. ये आई विल से थोड़ा सा ट्रिकियर है, इवन द फॉर्मूला बेस्ड है. अगर आपने मेरे पेपर प्रेडिक्टर्स देखे हैं, क्वेश्चन किया था एकदम यही क्वेश्चन किया हुआ था. इट्स डायरेक्ट फ्रॉम देयर. इसीलिए I'm telling everyone, see all the paper predictors. अगर आपके शिफ्ट आगे हैं, see the formula sessions, see the paper predictors. बहुत ही ज्यादा फायदा मिलने वाला है आपको. और साथ ही साथ see every single day's shift analysis over here students. All you have to do is just subscribe करके ट्यून इन एट द राइट टाइम. नोटिफिकेशंस ऑन कर लो, घंटी बजेगी, you'll tune in. Let's see the answer for this. Let's see the answer for this. Navant has given 3 by 2. Raja is going for 1. Shaurya 3 by 2. Navakoti 3. कुछ लोग 3 by 2, 3, 1 अलग अलग आंसर्स आ रहे हैं. Let's see. 30th वालों का पेपर कैसा रहेगा. ग्रेजुअली थोड़ा बढ़ता है, बट अगर सारे पैटर्न्स देखते रहोगे तब पता चलेगा कि एग्जैक्टली कहां पे तुम्हारा किस टाइप आ सकता है. हम ही बता देंगे आपको उससे पहले. ओके, वी आर गेटिंग प्लेंटी ऑफ 3 by 2. सिंपल है. देखो अडायबेटिक प्रोसेस दिया हुआ है तुमको. अडायबेटिक प्रोसेस में तुम्हें पता है PV टू द पावर गामा इज अ कांस्टेंट. ठीक है, PV टू द पावर गामा इज अ कांस्टेंट. अब V की जगह, आई नो काफी स्टूडेंट्स बोलेंगे सर डायरेक्ट रिलेशन है P और T में, लेकिन इन केस किसी को याद नहीं रहे तो आई एम जस्ट क्विकली डिराइविंग इट फॉर यू हियर. P इंटू nRT by P टू द पावर गामा इज अ कांस्टेंट. तो P टू द पावर 1 माइनस गामा इंटू T टू द पावर गामा इज ए कांस्टेंट. ये आपको शायद पता भी हो सकता है डायरेक्टली प्रेशर और टेम्परेचर में रिलेशन इन एन अडायबेटिक प्रोसेस. ठीक है, तो ओवर हियर हमें क्या दिया हुआ है. हमें दिया हुआ है इस प्रोसेस में प्रेशर प्रोपोर्शनल टू क्यूब ऑफ इट्स एब्सोल्यूट टेम्परेचर. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द क्वेश्चन P is proportional to T cube, मतलब P T to the power -3 is a constant. यहां पे मैं इसको लिख सकता हूं पी टी टू द पावर गामा बाई 1 माइनस गामा इज अ कांस्टेंट। अब कंपेयर करो स्टैंडर्ड इक्वेशन को प्रॉब्लम इक्वेशन के साथ, कंपेयर करोगे तो -3 आएगा इसके साथ, सो वी पुट इट इन -3 इज इक्वल टू गामा बाय 1 माइनस गामा, एज अ रिजल्ट -3 प्लस 3 गामा इज इक्वल टू गामा आएगा 2 गामा, सो वील गेट गामा इज इक्वल टू 3/2। करेक्ट, वी गॉट प्लेंटी ऑफ करेक्ट आंसर्स फॉर दिस। 3/2 आया था काफियों का। सेकेंड शिफ्ट एज फार एज हमें फिजिक्स के बेसिस पे मैं बोलूं, वेरी सुन सरफराज सर विल बी कमिंग इन फॉर केमिस्ट्री। फिजिक्स के बेसिस पे बोलूं तो मॉर्निंग शिफ्ट से ऑन बेसिस ऑफ क्वेश्चंस यू गॉट सो फार थोड़ा सा ऊपर है। अभी भी आई विल नॉट कंसिडर इट एज अ इजी से मॉडरेट हो गया है या डिफिकल्ट हो गया, नहीं, अभी भी इजी ही है। अगर आपको सारे फॉर्मूलाज पता है तो आपसे बन जाएंगे। बस जो फॉर्मूलाज ये हैं वो थोड़े अनकॉमन, एकदम अनकॉमन नहीं बोलूंगा, थोड़े अनकॉमन वाले फॉर्मूलाज हैं, तो इसीलिए सारा फॉर्मूला रिविजन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर ऑल ऑफ देम हु आर अपीयरिंग फॉर द फॉलोइंग शिफ्ट्स। ठीक है, आई थिंक नेक्स्ट केमिस्ट्री पे चले जाएंगे। तो नाउ सरफराज सर विल बी कमिंग इन, ही विल बी डिस्कसिंग फ्यू मोर क्वेश्चंस ऑन केमिस्ट्री।
हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आई एम बैक अगेन। थैंक यू सर। थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स। सो वेलकम बैक टू केमिस्ट्री। अच्छा लग रहा है आप लोगों से फिर से मिलके, राइट? तो some students are asking 29 Jan shift 2, okay, right. I will tell one important thing to all the students, announcement from my side, my prediction. I'm giving a prediction to all the shifts coming up. All the shifts will be average 5 to 6 questions only will be difficult. Please make a note, all of y'all. All of y'all, please make a note. All the shift till you write of 1st February, सारे shifts का पेपर आप लोग को मॉडरेट ही होगा। केमिस्ट्री में 5 से 6 क्वेश्चंस आपको लेंथी या कैलकुलेशन और लॉन्ग और डिफिकल्ट, लेंथी और वॉट एवर लाइक दैट इट विल कम। ओके, सो नो नीड टू टेक टेंशन ऑफ कमिंग अप एग्जामिनेशंस। वॉट एवर प्रिपरेशन यू हैव डन, बी रेडी विद दैट। ओके, ठीक है बच्चों, राइट? ऑल ऑफ यू गिव सम थम्स अप्स एंड सम हार्ट्स टू मी। आई एम गिविंग यू प्रिडिक्शन ऑफ योर कमिंग अप एग्जामिनेशंस, right? 100%. And when I'll come for paper discussion, I'll ask this question. That time you have to tell me, sir, JEE में attempt 52, sir JEE में मैंने 52 attempt किए, इतना बस होगा क्या? So one student is asking, he attempted 52 questions. You mean to say, अगर आपने 52 questions attempt किए और सारे करेक्ट किए तो आपको बहुत बेहतरीन भाई, आप तो एडवांस के लिए क्वालिफाई हो जाओगे। अरे नॉट एट ऑल ए जोक, इट्स वेरी गुड, नो, एक्सीलेंट इट इज। ओके, चलो थम्स अप, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं बच्चा। सो द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू ऑल ऑफ यू ऑल, दैट फिनोलिक ग्रुप कैन बी आइडेंटिफाइड बाय ए पॉजिटिव आंसर इफ यू आर गुड स्टूडेंट और एवरेज स्टूडेंट और एवरेज नॉर्मल मॉडरेट स्टूडेंट, एवरी स्टूडेंट कैन आंसर दिस वेरी इजीली। बोलो आंसर क्या है? ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स टेल द आंसर फास्ट, कम ऑन टेल द आंसर बिकॉज यू हैव रिटन द एग्जामिनेशन। जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी, फास्ट, write the answer, right? Answer is what? Answer is A. How sir A? How? So let us go from bottom. Tollent test is given by whom? Aldehydes, correct? Aldehydes and the compounds which have acetic hydrogen, this will give tollent. Lucas test is used to distinguish, it is used to distinguish primary, सेकेंडरी एंड टर्शरी अल्कोहल्स। अब लूकास टेस्ट में क्या होता है बताओ बच्चों? प्राइमरी अल्कोहल्स व्हाइट पीपीटी नहीं देंगे, सेकेंडरी 5 मिनट के बाद देंगे और टर्शरी इमीडिएट पीपीटी देंगे। आई रिपीट इन इंग्लिश, लूकास टेस्ट इज यूज्ड टू डिस्टिंग्विश प्राइमरी, सेकेंडरी, टर्शरी अल्कोहल्स। टर्शरी अल्कोहल्स इमीडिएट पीपीटी, सेकेंडरी आफ्टर 5 minutes, पर प्राइमरी डू नॉट रेस्पॉन्ड। नेक्स्ट, कार्बालामाइन टेस्ट। कार्बालामाइन टेस्ट इज गिवन बाय प्राइमरी अमाइंस। And actually बच्चों, I would like to tell, this is a banned test in India. This is a banned test. You should not perform this test in lab actually without the permission of a professor or a proper certified person. Why? Because this test, in this test, primary amine reacts with chloroform CHCl3 in basic medium and it will give you RNC. This will react with oxygen present in our blood. In our blood, whatever oxygen is there, and it will form RNCO, more poisonous. isocyanide, isocyanate. And if you remember, dear students, if anybody remember Bhopal gas tragedy, have you heard about Bhopal gas tragedy? Right? Methyl isocyanate gas was the gas responsible. We call this MIC gas, methyl isocyanate, cyanate gas, not cyanide. Right? ठीक है? So leftover answer is what? Tell me. Phthalate dye test. So what is phthalate dye test? If you want, I'll explain you. Okay? So here we take phthalic anhydride. Okay, dear students, and we take phenol, which is para-free, right, and water loss, and you are going to get a pink color. That is nothing but phenolphthalein test, right? Please give me thumbs up. I explained you in two ways, one direct way and one long way. Both ways we have discussed. Okay? Right. Okay. Next. Our next question is incorrect pair. बच्चों इसका आंसर बोलो जल्दी. इसका आंसर क्या है? See, this is based upon students' memory. Don't forget, this is based upon students like you memory. Are you following? Hey, it's not Haber process, it is Haber process. Right? Some are saying A, some are saying B, some are saying D. Right. Dear students, in Haber process we use iron. Correct? बहुत easy question है. Polythene, this is nothing but which catalyst? Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Correct? This is called Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Correct? And photography, silver bromide is used in photography, and Waker process we don't use platinum, we use palladium chloride. Please all of you give me thumbs up fast. We use palladium chloride. यहाँ पर गड़बड़ी हो गई, यहाँ पर गड़बड़ी हो गई. Is it clear, dear students? Here गड़बड़ी happened. So you can check it, right? Now let's proceed to our next question. चलो बच्चों इसका आंसर जल्दी बोलो. इसका आंसर क्या है? एक सेकेंड. इसका आंसर क्या है? जल्दी बोलो बच्चा लोग. इसका आंसर क्या है? What is the answer of this? Fast. A good, tough, standard question, and this type of question will decide your rank. This type of question will decide your rank. This question will decide your rank. All the easy questions will be solved by every student. Anybody in the country, anybody in India can solve those easy questions. But these questions are a bit difficult. And this will be your rank decider. This whoever have done, from here distinguishing will happen. ये जो उस बच्चा सॉल्व करेगा उसे आएगा अच्छे मार्क्स आएंगे ऑटोमेटिकली. जल्दी बोलो इसका आंसर क्या मिला आप लोग. वेरी गुड, कम ऑन. आंसर इज some are saying B, some are saying C, right? Very good. Answer is option C. कैसे? Option B तो आएगा, option B तो आएगा, but it is an intermediate, correct? So here you can see excess of ammonia. What is the role of NaOH? Here NaOH will absorb. It will absorb HCl. Why? Because यहाँ पर मैं आ जाऊँ. This is Cl, this is Cl, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So यहाँ if I treat this with ammonia, so 2 HCl will be lost because 2 ammonia I will take, and here I will get NH2, and here NH, H I can write. So this H and this NH2, if you cyclize, you are going to get this product. Okay? So this will be coming as intermediate. Okay? Come on, thumbs up fast. This is beautiful question, beautiful question. Like a thumbs up for this question, especially for this question. Is it clear? Yes, yes, Rishiba, it will absorb HCl. Okay, dear students, very good. Very cheap question, man. Very cheap question, man. This question is there in foundation, man. This question is there in foundation, man. Please tell me, this question is there in JEE foundation or not? This is there in NCERT. This is there in every state level textbooks. This is there in foundation courses. Sir, I have not taken foundation course, sir. I have not attempted foundation. I belong to some village. I belong to some city. Coaching is not there. I didn't find foundation. Even if you have not taken foundation, any state level books, this answer will be there. Please tell me, forget about foundation. Throw foundation side. Even any state level, any state you take, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Punjab, Gujarat, any state you take, any CBSE board you take, any state level you take, this is there in direct in examination. Answer is molarity. Why? Because which changes with temperature, because molarity is nothing but it is number of moles by volume in liter, nothing but here you can see molarity is inversely proportional to volume, and temperature will attack whom? Volume. When temperature will attack volume, then volume will attack or change molarity. Very local question, man. This question cannot be called as a rank decider, or this you cannot call as a cutoff marks decider. Okay, right, very good. Thank you students, so many are answering, appreciate your answers. Next, simple question and beautiful question from redox reactions. Which of the following cannot act as oxidizing agent? Which cannot act as oxidizing agent? So dear students, what is oxidizing agents? Oxidizing agent means it should accept electron. Yes or no? Please give me thumbs up if you understood this point. Oxidizing agent means it should accept electron, correct? Come on, tell me. It should accept electron. So here you can see manganese is in +7 oxidation state, correct? Sulfur is in +6 oxidation state. Nitrogen already -3. Bromine 6. This is 5 oxidation state. So everybody can see manganese can take electrons, n number of electrons, and manganese can become M+2, M+4, M+6 it can become, correct? So this can act as oxidizing agent. Sulfur can take n number of electrons and become sulfur +4, sulfur +2 or sulfur 0 also, and act as oxidizing agents. But dear students, this is nothing but neon configuration. Very cheap question, neon configuration, and to neon you cannot add electron. Correct? Answer is this is only the answer. So same thing, bromine also can become, it can also accept electron and become Br+3, or it can also become Br+1 or Br0 also. So here you can see this is complete octet or completely filled configuration, right? Okay dear students, please give me thumbs up. Is this clear everyone? Very simple question. Array dear students, you can solve another way. I'll show you another way. Hello, I'll show you another way of solving it. Look here. MnO4 nothing but KMnO4, no? We know that KMnO4 is oxidizing agent, correct? SO4 nothing but what? Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is very good oxidizing agent. So in exam, at least if you know 2 options, remaining 2 you can try, no? Hello, at least these 2 are oxidizing, then answer will be in these 2. Very simple, you can do like that also. Okay, right. Okay, come on. Our next question from organic chemistry. Oh, the reaction only missing. 1 second please, the reaction disappeared here. I will write the reaction here for all of y'all. Okay, the reaction is like this. The reaction in examination is this is CH3, this is 3H3, this is CH3, and the reaction he gave here is cold HI, and he is asking product, correct? Students, is the question correct? Is the question correct? Jaldi bolo, question correct hai? Everybody, question is correct? Question is correct? Jaldi bolo. Right. Now dear students, बहुत ही easy question है, very easy question. So H plus will attack here and this will become H plus. Come on, yes or no? Now bond A can break and bond B can break. If bond A will break, if you break A, then you will get this cation. If you break B bond, then you will get this cation. Tell me, which cation is more stable from A or B? जल्दी बोलो, कौन सा बॉन्ड ब्रेक करने पर आपको स्टेबल कार्बोकैटायन मिलेगा? A ब्रेक करने पर या B ब्रेक करने पर? B ब्रेक करने पर. Therefore, the negative part is going to attack here. Hence, you are going to get, this will be your answer. Okay? Very good question. And this reaction is nothing but, you also call this as Ziezel reagent. Who? HI is also called as Ziezel reagent. Please make a note of it. All of it. बहुत easy question है. It is based upon stability of carbocation. Niratish Aduri is asking me, sir, how is the paper expected on 30th shift? Aduru, I am telling all, listen carefully. To everyone I am telling you, not even that student, everyone I am telling you, till 1st February, all the papers of chemistry are going to come moderate, maximum moderate. Only 4, 5, 6 questions, maximum 6 questions are going to be difficult. Please give me thumbs up on this point. Please, I am telling you, I am challenging you. I am challenging everybody live. 5, 6 questions only will come difficult in all the shifts of JEE Mains examination. All the shifts of JEE Mains examination. Please make a note of this. 100%. Let's take the challenge and in our next class we'll talk about this. You should come in next class and say, yes sir, what you said has come truly correct. Okay? And another thing, listen carefully. 10 questions are going to come directly from NCERT in every session. Please give me thumbs up on this point. 10 questions directly from NCERT, straight copy from there and he will paste here. So be careful about that point. So I think now chemistry is over, now maths is starting here. Okay, so now for this I will invite Professor Scientist Bashir sir.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hi.
So he will take care of what? Mathematics. Okay, sir, how was the paper, sir? Maths? My cousin also wrote the examination, but he didn't call me.
Just like earlier, sir. The paper is just like earlier in the last couple of years, 2023, 2022.
Right.
In the same way, this year also math paper.
And I think, Bashir sir, and I think to best of my knowledge, maths is always lengthy and time consuming. Am I right? Compared to physics and chemistry.
Math is not a difficult exam, it's a different exam.
Oh my God.
So we need to plan.
I will not discuss, sir, because
Yes.
I will lose the war between maths and physics. You are the winner. Okay,
Yes,
bye
sir.
students.
Thank you, sir. Pen,
Okay, please take, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, dear students, I have few more questions for math. So, thank you very much. Yes, sir, what you said already correct. Even I experienced it in the first shift. Very good, very good. Yeah, dear student, I have been telling continuously about the strategy. Strategy is going to make you hit successfully in the program, my dear friends. The exam, I tell you, my dear friends, JEE is not at all a difficult exam. It's a different exam. What you need is, this question is wrong. So wrong. Okay, you see, this is the data what we got, my dear friends. If this is the thing, you see, maybe a memory based question, you see, alpha beta are the roots of this particular equation, dear students. So if this is the equation, dear students, so we know that the roots of this particular equations are going to be minus omega square. Quadratic equation related question it is. In that case, my dear friends, simply replace. So yeah, fine, right? Yeah, in this case, my dear friends, is it? If it is the case, you need to see, if it is x square minus x plus 1 minus omega square are the roots. In that case, you can replace minus omega square and simplify. Even options are also not available. If it is x square minus x minus 1 equal to 0, in that case, my dear friends, you see, this is 2023 alpha power n plus Sn is given as 2024 beta power n. So you can write 2023 into alpha power n plus beta power n plus beta power n will be. My dear friends, he didn't mention here, I don't have sufficient data to talk about n. In that case, you can use Newton's method to find out, my dear friends. Suppose you want, this is, you see, alpha, this is alpha is a root, alpha square is equal to alpha plus 1. If you want alpha power n, so alpha power n minus 1, you just multiply with n minus 1 plus alpha power n minus 2. Accordingly, you can simplify, my dear friends. I guess the complete some information related to n is to be given in this question, my dear friends. In that case, you can do. If it is minus, my dear friends, it is definitely very easy. Minus omega square. To come with the conclusion, definitely you require some information related to n. Next, my dear friends, you see, even in this question also, I guess these are the vertices. 3 vertices are given. L1, L2, L3 be the lengths of the perpendicular drawn from center of the triangle on the sides AB, BC, CA respectively, then L1 square plus L2 square plus L3 square. My dear friends, he has given, suppose ABC vertices are given, center in the sense center of a triangle is meaningless unless it is equilateral triangle. Definitely it is an equilateral triangle. You see, maybe these are the sides, these are given. If this, so no clarity in the question. If these are the sides, you see the length is going to be root of 2 square plus 2 square plus 1. It is 3, it is 3, it is 3. It is going to be equilateral triangle, and this is going to be centroid. Center means here centroid itself, my dear friends. Yeah, the paper is not easy, my dear friends. Paper a bit lengthy. The next, my dear friends, the length of the perpendicular drawn from center to the sides. If it is equilateral triangle, my dear friends, you know this is in radius only. If side is A, in radius is A by 2 root 3 is going to be the perpendicular distance from center onto the side. Here A is given as 3 by 2 root 3, so which is going to be root 3 by 2, my dear friends. So L1, L2, L3 each will be root 3 by 2. Its square is 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4, which is going to be 9 by 4. If the question is correct, answer is correct, right? I guess these are going to be the sides. If these are vertices, you just try to find AB, BC, CA. So the clarity is missing, but in either of the cases, you can easily solve the questions, dear students. Next, you can see, you see here very simple standard question. I have been telling from the beginning, my dear friends, matrices, vectors, 3D is a wonderful combination where you will get 5 questions. I can show you, this is one question where you got from vectors. It is nothing but the level of, you can say, bit lengthy, time taking, but definitely you can do. The image of the point in the line B alpha beta gamma. Here some unknown A is there, here some unknown B is there, my dear friends. So you must know how to find image of a point about a line. How to find, my dear friends? You know the procedure. Let it be equal to T. You can take the general, I think this is X. It cannot be B, it is X because straight line it is. It is going to be general point here T, 2T plus 1. This is 3T plus 2. Whereas this point is going to be 1A7. So you just find, my dear friends, this line's DRs are going to be 1, 2, 3. Try to find the DRs of this line segment now. So this is T minus 1, this is 2T plus 1 minus A, as well as 3T plus 2 minus 7 is 3T minus 5. These are going to be the DRs of this. Already DRs are given as 1, 2, 3. So apply dot product 0. You will get T value in terms of A. So you will get foot of the perpendicular. If you know foot of the perpendicular, double and subtract it. You can find image, my dear friends. If A is unknown, your answer will also be in terms of A. Otherwise, you can, if A is a given number there, so you will get alpha, beta, gamma easily. After that, my dear friends, then you see there is a line passing through this point and which makes an angle pi by 3, 3 pi by 4 with YZ axis respectively. An acute angle with X axis is. My dear friends, if this is the line, you can form the equation of the line passing through this. These are the DCs, my dear friends. So acute angle with alpha means cos alpha. Cos pi by 3 is going to be 1 by 2. Cos 3 pi by 4 is going to be minus 1 by root 2. These are the DCs of the line. So accordingly, you know a point, you know the DCs, you can find, I guess he has given this point there. So accordingly, you can find, he is asking then which of the following points lie on the line. That means you have to find the line equation passing through this point which makes an angle pi by 3 with y axis, 3 pi by 4 with z axis respectively, and an acute angle with x axis. Because if you know, my dear friends, you know L square plus m square plus n square is equal to 1. So cos square alpha plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 is going to be 1, my dear friends. This is 3 by 4. This must also be 1 by 4. So cos alpha is plus or minus 1 by 2. He said acute angle, this is 1 by 2. So DRs, my dear friends, you can say, you just multiply with 2. 1 is 2, 1 is 2 minus root 2 are the DRs. You know the point, you know the DRs, you can find the line equation and you can verify which point lies it. Definitely it is bit time taking, my dear friends, but undoubtedly you can solve. I told you number of times that, you see, the equation related to 3D geometry, my dear friends, takes time, but you can answer. So math wise, all of you, my dear friends, strategy point, do remember, my dear friends, one important point is, You see, plane equation is not given, but it is a line only. It is there in the syllabus. Yeah, very lengthy, time taking, but you need to put time. So physics and chemistry part you need to complete as quick as possible. You need to give time on math, then only you can score better, my dear friends. Next, you see, A is a 2 by 2 matrix. You see, just now you have seen one 3D geometry question, matrix again. You see, another 3D geometry question is also there. So I guess we'll get another one. Okay, fine. This is a 2 by 2 matrix. I is a 2 identity matrix. This is characteristic equation, my dear friends. Maybe det of A minus lambda I is equal to 0. Maybe it is not x, it is lambda. Has the roots minus 1 comma 3, my dear friends. And then the sum of the diagonal elements, trace, my dear friends. You know, my dear friends, if A is A, B, C, D, A, you can just consider A minus lambda I det, which is going to be A minus lambda B, C, D minus lambda. Det is equal to 0. You will get A minus lambda into D minus lambda minus BC equal to 0. This is lambda square minus of A plus D into lambda. Yeah. Plus this is going to be AD minus BC equal to 0. This is what we call characteristic equation, my dear friends. It will have two roots, lambda 1, lambda 2. They are going to be roots minus 1 comma 3 in the sense, you see, the lambda square, he said, has the roots minus 1 comma 3, okay, this particular equation. So the characteristic equation, then the sum of diagonal elements of A square he is asking about. You see, so lambda values, you know, you can form the quadratic equation, my dear friends, with this. Lambda 1, lambda 2 you can find. So accordingly you can write an equation connecting here. Lambda coefficient is, you can form the quadratic equation with roots minus 1 comma 3. That is lambda square minus of sum of the roots is 2 lambda plus product of the roots minus 3 equal to 0. So A is having a matrix where A plus D is equal to 2 and AD minus BC is minus 3, my dear friends. In this stage you just try to find A square value. A square you just apply, my dear friends. If this is A, B, C, D, you just find first element is going to be A square plus BC, last element is going to be, you see, BC plus D square. This is BC plus D square. Finally, you need to find A square plus 2BC plus D square value, my dear friends. Here you know A plus D value, you know AD minus BC value, from which you can easily identify. It's a question on characteristic equation. Even we have done questions on 3 by 3 matrices, but you can do, my dear friends. Yeah. Right. Next. So baby bullet is waiting. Sir has come. Physics sir. Hi sir, please come.
Hello sir, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So now it's time to discuss some more physics questions. Thank you Bashir sir.
Yes sir.
And Bashir sir will be returning with some more maths questions pretty soon. Until then I will be discussing the physics questions, and my god, these are so nice questions, and I will tell you so nice method also to solve these questions. Okay. So let's start. So a bullet is fired into a wooden plank and its velocity becomes 1/3 when it penetrates by 4 centimeter. How much further it should penetrate for its velocity to become 0? Okay. So see, there's a very standard method for this. So first we will look into the standard method which is there. So let's start with the standard method. Let's draw the plank, and what they have said is a bullet enters here and its velocity becomes, suppose it is v, so here it becomes v by 3. So how much further it will travel so that its velocity becomes 0? Okay, so let's say this is A, this is B, and this is C. This distance is given 4 centimeter. Let's say this distance is x, which we need to find out. I guess this is the question. How much further it should penetrate for its velocity to become 0? How much further it should penetrate? That means they are asking x. Now how we are going to attempt this problem? So since they have not mentioned, but we will assume that the retardation of this bullet must be uniform. Okay, the retardation of this bullet should be uniform. So let's say retardation is minus a. Okay, so we will say v square is equals to u square plus 2 into minus a into distance, let's say L. So this formula we are going to use. So for the first case from A to B, if you see, What is final velocity? V by 3 whole square, which is equals to, sorry, let me rewrite it. So it is gonna be V square, sorry, V by 3 whole square, initial velocity is V square minus 2a into distance is 4 centimeter, right? So we can say 2 into a into 4 becomes how much? V square minus V square by 9, which is 8V square by 9. Got it, everyone? Okay, so this is what? This is the relationship between A and V from the journey A to B. Now let's talk about B to C. Okay, so for B to C, so I have space here, I'm going to utilize this space. From B to C, what we will say again, initial velocity will be 0 here, sorry, initial velocity V and final velocity will be 0. Final velocity is 0, initial velocity is V by 3 whole square minus 2a into x, right? So from here we will say 2a into x is V square by 9. So x will be how much? V square by 9 into 2a. Now V square by 2a is how much? From here we can say V square, okay, V square by 9 into 2a. So what is V square by 9? Is V square by 9 into 2a. यहाँ से solve करके आप देखोगे you will get 4 by, it will be 4 by 8, which will be 0.5 centimeter. Okay, so from here only you will say, sir, 4 is equals to 4 by 8. 4 by 8 is equals to V square by 9 into 2a. Okay, so V square by 9 into 2a is 4 by 8. So we will put it here, answer will be 0.5 centimeter. That means it will further penetrate by 0.5 centimeter. आज मैं बहुत खुश हूँ, 236 आ रहे हैं. Right? Very good. Okay. So this is how we are going to solve it. This is, see, these questions that we are getting right now, they are all, you know, like orally we are getting these questions from the students. So definitely we cannot say they are 100% wrong, we cannot say they are 100% correct, but this is the idea that we can get. Okay, more or less we are getting the perfect idea of the question. So can I clear all ink? Yes. So what I was talking about is one more method is there. So for the students who are going to give questions or who are going to give paper in the next attempt, there is one short method. See, whenever initial velocity is 0 and acceleration is constant, right? Initial velocity is 0 and acceleration is constant, then the distances in equal time interval are in the ratio 1:3:5. This is the concept which we all know. Okay, so if initial velocity is 0, acceleration is constant, the distance traveled in equal time intervals are in the ratio 1:3:5. Now see how we are going to use this concept in this particular question. Right, so let's talk about the question. Look here, it's a really nice question and a really nice method here. So let's say the bullet is coming here with the velocity v. So let's break the journey into 3 equal parts. Right, so from v it will become 2v by 3, then v by 3, then 0. Right, now since the retardation is constant, okay, since the retardation is constant, so the distance traveled from v to 2v by 3, it will take time t. From 2v by 3 to v by 3 again it will take time t, and from v by 3 to 0 also it will take same time t. Are you understanding? Right, so these will be equal time intervals. Why? Because you will say, sir, v is equals to u plus at. So t is what? V minus u by a. So change in velocity upon a. So change in velocity is same for this case and this case, v by 3 only. Yes or no? That is why time intervals are same. If time intervals are same, initial velocity we will consider this 0. So the distances are like this. This is x1, this is x2, and this is x3. So we will say x1 is to x2 is to x3 will be 1 is to 3 is to 5. Okay. If you have this idea, then you can say x2 plus x3 is what? X2 plus x3 is, let's say, overall distance is L. Overall distance is L. So it will be 8L by 9, which is 4 centimeter. And x1, this distance will be what? X1 will be L by 9. L by 9, as you can see here, is 4 by 8, which is again 0.5 centimeter. Do you get it? So this is also an extremely nice method, right? So in the question, without wasting your time in writing velocity, v square, u square and all that, you can directly assume that from v to v to v by 3. So it will be, the journey will be broken like this: v to 2v by 3, then v by 3, then 0. So 3 equal time intervals. So the distances covered are in the ratio 1 is to 3 is to 5. Start with the 0 velocity. 1 is to 3 is to 5. So this much distance, which is 4 centimeter, is how much? 8 by 9th of total distance. So this will be what? 1 by 9th of total distance. Got it? So it will be 1 by 9th of the total distance. So answer will be 0.5 centimeter. Let's move on to the next question. Similar kind of question, right? A body is allowed to free fall from a height h. Distance between 2 points A and B in the motion is 80 meters. The time taken to travel from A to B is 2 seconds. Find the distance of point A from initial point of projection. So question is somewhat like this. Let's say from a height of 80 meters, students, right, from a height of 80 meter, an object is dropped. Okay, so it is coming down, sorry, not 80 meters, height is given h. Okay, from a height h, an object is dropped down. So let's say it is somewhere here. Okay, so we don't know what is this time, so let's say this time is n. So this time is what? N plus 2 seconds. Right, if this is n, this is n plus 2 seconds, and this gap is 80 meters. So what is this height y? Right, so this is point A, this is point B. This is the question, right? So have you all attempted this question? Come on, have you all attempted this question? So how to find out this? So in 2 seconds it has traveled from A to B, and how much distance? 80 meters. So what is this? Overall distance of point A from the initial point of projection. That is what the question has been asking. Okay, cool. Now what to do? How to get y? First we need to figure out which time is this, right? N. What is the value of n here and what is the value? So this will be n plus 2. So there are two methods that we can use. Method number 1 I really like. The thing is, if you have ever noticed, when you drop an object from the topmost point, just remember initial velocity is 0 and acceleration is constant, which is what? Minus 10 meter per second square. And just now I have told you that when an object is dropped from a certain point such that initial velocity is 0 and acceleration is constant, then in equal time intervals, what is the ratio of the distances covered? 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 7 is to 9. ये होता है, right? अच्छा, what is the distance traveled in 1 second? So you will say in first 1 second distance traveled will be half gt square, which will be half into 10 into 1, that is 5 meter. So in first 1 second it drops by 5 meter. Is it clear? Now let's take the ratio. 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 7 is to 9. Right? Yes, very good. 45 meters. So 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 7 is to 9. ये दिया हुआ है. So we will say in 1 second, 0, ये 1 second. In 1 second it comes down. Another 1 second it will come down by 5. So 1 is to 3. So 5 is to 15. 15 meters. That is 2 seconds. Now it will come down by how much distance? 25 meter in 3 seconds. Are you understanding? So 1 is to 3 is to 5. 15 is to 25 is to 35 is to 45. Are you understanding? So in 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds and 5 seconds. So if you can figure out from here that 4 and 5 seconds the distance is 35 and 45 meter. Right? In 4 and 5 the distance is 35 and 45 meter. So I will write down. From here we can get this idea. It drops by 5 meter, further 15 meter, further 25 meter, further 35 meter, further 45 meter, right? So this is 0 time, this is 1 seconds, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds and 5 seconds. So if you look here, this is 80 meters and time gap is 2 seconds. So this is perfectly matching with the data that is given in the question, right? It is perfectly matching with the data that is given in the question, right? So this is 80 meter, this is 2 seconds. Now if this is point A, this is point B, how much is the distance of A from the top? You will say, sir, it will come out to be 45 meter. Yes? Do you understand? So ये बड़ा आसान हो गया. अब देखो, अगर आपको डायरेक्टली देखो, ये मैंने क्लास में कई बार बताया है. Okay, my students must remember this method I have taught in the class, in the revision batch also and in the regular batch also. We discussed this thing and it is the data is completely matching, and so it is a time saver if you know this method. Otherwise, there is a long method to solve this question also. Anyways, let's move ahead. Okay, body is projected up with a velocity of 3/4 of escape speed. Okay, so this is surface of earth, a body is projected with a certain speed v. So it goes to a height h, right? It goes to a height h. Now what they are asking? What they are asking here? Okay, the height it reaches from the center of the earth is from the surface of the earth. Height from the surface होना चाहिए, या फिर height की जगह distance होना चाहिए from the center of earth. Anyways, we will find out both the things, right? So the thing is, let's say this height is h, this is r, right? And v is 3/4 of escape speed, which is 3/4 of how much? Escape speed is √2 gr. Yes or no? Escape speed is this √2 gr. So now we can put the values and solve. So we will say loss in kinetic energy must be gain in potential energy, right? So what is the loss in kinetic energy here? Finally its velocity is going to become 0 here. So loss will be half m into 3/4 whole square into 2 gr. I've just squared this value. So half m into 3/4 whole square into 2 gr. Change in potential is mgh upon 1 plus h by r. ठीक है? It is how much? mgh upon 1 plus h by r. Now from here we can get the value of h after solving it. Okay? So this m and m gets cancelled. It becomes how much? This 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So 9/4 gr. It is how much? 9/16. Sorry, 9/16 gr it is. So it will be g into h upon 1 plus h by r. So now g and g also will get cancelled. So what is left to solve? We will say 9/16 is equal to h upon, sorry, ये r है, ये r upon r plus h, right? So this will also get cancelled. Cool. So from here we can say 9r plus 9h is equals to 16h, right? So 9r is equals to 7h, h is equals to 9r by 7. Okay, 9r by 7 is the height, and if they ask the distance from the center, then you can add capital R also. Is that okay? So this is a very simple and a very standard question where this formula came, and this formula has came in mains a long number of times, okay, many number of times, okay. Given work function is 5 electron volts, find the threshold frequency. So work function is 5 electron volts. So what is the formula? Work function is h nu naught. Nu naught is what? This is the threshold frequency. So write the value of h. H is how much? H is 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34, but it is in joules. Divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. This is be electron volts into nu naught, right? So this is what? Now it is in electron volts, will be equal to 5 cool. So after this, solving this, you will get your answer. So what is nu naught? Nu naught will be 5 into 1.6, right, upon 6.63, okay, upon 6.63 into 10 to the power, ये कितना हो जाएगा? -15, right? So into 10 to the power 15 hertz. So this will be your answer. After solving, you can get. Cool. I guess one more question is there. Oh, find the normal contact force between man and the rod. This is a very good question. Acha, okay. You have direct formula. For which case you are saying? For this case. See, I am going with the standard thing just because in case if you are getting confused with the formula in the examination, it's better you can use this. And it is also not time consuming. Okay, easily we can get the answer here. Now let's talk about this question. Find the normal contact force between man and rod. अच्छा, अब normal contact force यहाँ पर कैसा होगा, कैसे draw करेंगे? So we need to draw a proper FBD of this rod and the buoy. Okay, no need to draw the FBD of the buoy, just of the rod, right? So let's understand here what is gonna happen. So here normal should be like this. Do you understand? Normal should be like this. mg should be like this of the rod, and one more n1 and friction must be here if this rod is at rest. Okay, if it is at rest, right? Now this is normal that we need to find out. So what we need to do, there are plenty of unknown forces. There are plenty of unknown forces like friction, n1, capital N. Only the force that is known is mg. So what we do, we will balance the torque. Here we will balance the torque about the axis that we need to choose. So which axis we will choose here? Which axis we will choose here? We will choose an axis so that maximum number of unknown forces get their torque 0 above that axis. ठीक है? तो best है इसको axis मान लेते हैं. So what will happen now? The torque of n1 and torque of friction will become 0 from here. So if these two forces are not having any torque, so now we can just simply redraw it and say now there are only forces mg and normal here. Now we need to just balance the torque of these two forces about this point, right? So let's say the total length is L. So मान लेते हैं total length कितनी है यहाँ पर? L, right? So what is the torque? What is the torque of capital N here? So torque of capital N will be in this direction. It will be how much? N into perpendicular distance, which is L. So N into L, right? And what is the torque of mg? The torque of mg will be in opposite direction like this. So what will it be? You extend this line and this is your r perpendicular. So it will be mg into r perpendicular. Now what is r perpendicular? Let's say this length is what? L by 2. If this is 60 degrees, then this base is L by 2 cos 60. L by 2 cos of 60 degrees, right? So from here you will say, sir, it's very easy now. L and L will get cancelled. Cos 60 is half. So normal will become mg by 4, right? Normal will become mg by 4. Mg is how much? You will say, sir, m is 12 into 10 upon 4. Is it correct? Right? So 4 ones are 4 3s are. So normal will be 30 Newton. Clear everyone? Okay, so this was a moderate question. I should say this was not an easy question. Okay, So answer is 40 Newton in this question. So in physics there are 2-3 questions I can see, they are little moderate, okay, or slightly tough, not very tough, slightly tough, but maximum questions are easy. So now guys, I'll go and find out some more questions in physics. Till then there are questions available in mathematics, and Akshay sir will come and discuss those questions. Welcome sir.
Hello sir. So hi students, I hope you are now having the major glimpse of what is being asked in the shift 2 of the first day of the JEE Mains, 27th of January. So hi everyone, hi Harshit, and hi everyone who are actually in the live session. So first of all, how's the जोश, कैसा है जोश? सर सॉरी मैं 7th क्लास में मजाक कर रहा, ओके, अटेम्प्ट कर दिए 100% परसेंटाइल कितने आएंगे, सब अटेम्प्ट कर दिए, अच्छा चलो ठीक है, चलो एवरीवन स्टार्ट करते हैं मैथमेटिक्स का सेशन. लेट अस स्टार्ट विद द मैथमेटिक्स सेक्शन. सो देखो बहुत ही क्वेश्चन का लेवल जो है बहुत आसान है, थोड़ा सा ब्रेन यूज करना है टू एक्चुअली रिड्यूस द अमाउंट ऑफ द कैलकुलेशन इन द क्वेश्चन. लेकिन अगर आप ट्रेडिशनल मेथड यूज करेंगे, इफ यू वुड बी यूजिंग द ट्रेडिशनल मेथड ऑफ अटेम्प्टिंग द क्वेश्चन, इन दैट टाइप पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम यू विल बी वेस्टिंग योर टाइम. तो आपको थोड़ी सी ट्रिक लगानी है और क्वेश्चन के टाइम को रिड्यूस करना है कैसे भी करके, सॉल्विंग टाइम को, और टाइम बचाकर दूसरे क्वेश्चंस में स्पेंड करना है. तो लेट अस एक्चुअली डू दिस क्वेश्चन बच्चों. इस क्वेश्चन को एक बार स्टार्ट करते हैं. जब आपने इस क्वेश्चन को देखा बेटा, तो सबसे पहला जो थॉट आएगा, आपको लगेगा क्या वेरिएबल सेपरेट हो रहे हैं? नहीं हो रहे हैं, ओके. फिर आपको लगेगा कि ये एक्स और वाई में एक पॉलिनोमियल आपको दिया हुआ है विद डिग्री 1, न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर दोनों में, एंड आपको पता लगेगा ये कन्वर्टेबल टू होमोजीनियस डिफरेंशियल फॉर्म है. सोचो अगर -2 नहीं होता तो डायरेक्टली ये होमोजीनियस फॉर्म थी. अब क्योंकि यहां पर -2 सोचो बच्चों है, यहां पर लिखा हुआ है, तो ये कन्वर्टेबल टू होमोजीनियस डिफरेंशियल फॉर्म है, ओके. देखो कहीं नहीं जाना, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस करा रहा हूं. स्टे इन दिस सेशन बिकॉज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस आर बीइंग टू बी डिस्कस राइट नाउ, ओके. तो इसके अंदर आपको क्या करना होगा बेटा, dy/dx आपको दिया हुआ है x + y - 2 ओवर x - y. तो आपको क्या करना होगा बेटा, देखो -2 है ना, इसके दो टुकड़े कर दो. लेट अस ब्रेक दिस -2 into -1 and -1. What is the importance of this? As I have broken down into -1 and -1, and here in the denominator also let us break this 0 into -1 and +1. Now the advantage of this will be, if I assume this capital X as x - 1 and capital Y to be y - 1, so I'll be able to convert the entire question into the variables capital X and capital Y. So my dear students, now dy/dx can be written as capital X plus capital Y over capital X minus capital Y. You can also write the value of dy/dx in terms of capital X and capital Y. So instead of writing d small y and small x, you can also write here d capital Y/dx. Now my dear students, what we need to do, this is homogeneous differential equation. Now do you know guys the shortcut to solve the homogeneous differential equation? पता है क्या शॉर्टकट क्या होगा? देखो क्या करना होगा आपको, बच्चों ध्यान से सुनो. You will be dividing both numerator and denominator by x. If you divide both numerator and denominator by x, you will be able to create a function of y/x. And in this way we have created a function of y/x. Now if I assume y/x to be a new variable, for example if I assume it to be t, so my dear students, the form that would be created over here is dx over x, and in the right hand side it will be dt over f of t minus t. So this is f of t basically being written. This is a shortcut. आप वैसे आप ऐसा भी कर सकते हो जैसे आपने पढ़ा होगा, y की जगह आप vx सब्स्टिट्यूट करो और फिर dy/dx की वैल्यू निकालो, v plus x dv/dx और उसको लिखो. लेकिन एक शॉर्टकट है, ये फंक्शन ऑफ y/x कन्वर्ट हो गया बच्चों, और ये फंक्शन ऑफ y/x है, तो ये y/x तो t था, सो दिस इज फंक्शन ऑफ t. आपने इसको डायरेक्टली, दिस इज द सॉल्यूशन, डायरेक्टली दिस इज द सॉल्यूशन. इधर भी इंटीग्रेशन का साइन लगाओ, इधर भी इंटीग्रेशन का साइन लगाओ. लेट अस पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ f of t here now. So what we will be doing here, I will be writing dx over x. I'm now saving my space. dt, f of t की वैल्यू देखो क्या डालनी होगी आपको. f of t की जगह आप क्या डालने वाले हैं, यहां पर 1 plus t over 1 minus t. All right, 1 plus t over 1 minus t and subtracted with t. Now let us take the LCM. If I take the LCM, this 1 minus t will go in the numerator, so it will be 1 minus t into dt, and this is whole divided by 1 plus t times and minus t and then plus t square. So don't you think that t and t cancel out with each other? देख लो, t से t कट जाएगा ना, and ultimately we are left with 1 minus t dt over 1 plus t square. Now I think, my dear students, it would be very easy for you to integrate both sides. dx upon x सभी जानते हो ना क्या होगा, that will be log x. इसका इंटीग्रेशन करना हो तो क्या करना होगा आपको, 1 upon 1 plus t square, that will be tan inverse t. And then t upon 1 plus t square, assume 1 plus t square has to be a new variable. For example, it is z or p, then in the numerator you can convert in the form of dz. तो इस तरीके से इंटीग्रेशन तो हो जाएगा बेटा. इंटीग्रेशन होने के बाद में t की वैल्यू वापस से आपको y by x डालनी है, बिकॉज यू विल बी सब्सटीट्यूटिंग t एज कैपिटल y ओवर कैपिटल x. फिर फाइनली आपको कैपिटल Y यू नीड टू रिप्लेस इट विद y माइनस 1 एंड कैपिटल X यू नीड टू रिप्लेस इट विद x माइनस 1. थोड़ी सी मेहनत होगी, 3 मिनट का टाइम लगने वाला है. ओके तो जैसे आप ये काम करोगे तो आपके पास y और x में एक इक्वेशन आ जाएगी एंड दिस इज बीन गिवन टू फाइंड द कांस्टेंट, क्योंकि आप प्लस c लिखोगे ना इंटीग्रेशन में. So if you substitute the value of small x as 0, then the value of small y is 2. You will substitute 0, 2 to get the value of small c. तो फाइनली इन्होंने पूछा कि जब y और x में एक रिलेशनशिप आ जाएगा बच्चों, इन्होंने पूछा y के अंदर 2 डालने से क्या मिलेगा. ऑब्वियस ही बात है, y के अंदर 2 डालने से जब आप ऐसा पूरा सॉल्व करोगे, यू विल बी एबल टू गेट द आंसर एज 0. आर यू ऑल एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस? सभी को समझ में आया? इज दैट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? ऑल राइट. I hope, my dear students, you all are listening to me and you all have got the way to do this question. देखो बहुत ही important question, बहुत ही सरल question, बहुत ही easy question, very easy question is being asked, and it can be assumed that this question is being directly from the NCERT. That's it. All right. So हाँ, इस पूरे को y और x में solve कर लेना और finally आप x की जगह 2 डाल देना, you'll be able to get the value of y. ठीक है, इसमें y की वैल्यू मिल जाएगी. इसको सॉल्व कर लेना बेटा, बस इसके बाद इंटीग्रेशन करना है. t की वैल्यू डालनी है y अपॉन x, y की जगह y माइनस 1, x की जगह x माइनस 1. पुट दिस x इज इक्वल टू 0 एंड y इज इक्वल टू 2. गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ c. वंस यू हैव गॉट द एंटायर इक्वेशन, पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ y एज 2. चलो, दैट्स कूल. मूविंग अहेड टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. अच्छा बच्चों, ये वाला इंटीग्रेशन आपने देखा क्या? इंटीग्रेशन देखा ये वाला? हर्षित बेटा, यू कैन इजिली अटेम्प्ट दैट. According to me, it sounds to be it is coming close to 0. Okay, नहीं तो कुछ बच्चों ने सॉल्व किया, वो ई भी बता रहे हैं. चलो चलो, ये वाला क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया आप लोगों ने? हैव यू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन? ऑल राइट. देखो ये इंटीग्रेशन का क्वेश्चन था. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो इसमें फंस गए होंगे. आई बेट के बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं इनको सॉल्व कर रहे होंगे और फंस गए होंगे. सो लेट अस डील विद द सॉल्यूशन, हाउ टू डील विद इट. लेट अस अज्यूम दिस टू बी आई. इसको आई मान लेते हैं बेटा. आई लगाने के बाद में प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ डेफिनेट इंटीग्रल, यू ऑल हैव रेड दिस. तो आप क्या करना है इसमें, ओके फिजिक्स भी अभी करेंगे, डोंट वरी, फिजिक्स भी अभी स्टार्ट करेंगे. आप इसमें किंग प्रॉपर्टी लगाना. जैसे किंग प्रॉपर्टी लगाओगे, 0 प्लस पाई माइनस एक्स, यू नीड टू रिप्लेस एक्स विद 0 प्लस पाई माइनस एक्स. सो कॉस पाई माइनस थीटा ड्यू टू द सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट, इट विल बी माइनस कॉस थीटा. सो इट विल बी 1 प्लस 2a cos x and followed by x square. I hope this is also clear to you. Now let us assume this to be the first equation, this to be the second equation. If I add first and second, then I plus I will become 2i. And here what you will observe, देखो क्या ऑब्जर्व करोगे, यहां पे पहला वाला जो इंटीग्रेशन है ना, वो 1 माइनस 2a cos x प्लस a स्क्वायर है, एंड दूसरा वाला इंटीग्रेशन 1 प्लस 2a प्लस cos x स्क्वायर है. If you try to add these two, don't you think that in the numerator you will find 2 times 1 plus a square, and in the denominator it is a plus b times a minus b, so it sounds to be a square minus b square. बच्चों क्लैरिटी मिली? Are you able to understand how we are able to solve this? Now what you will do, you will just cancel this 2 with a factor of 2. जैसे आपने 2 में से 2 फैक्टर किया, 2 just as you cancel this 2 with 2, what you will observe, this limit 0 to pi can be reduced to 0 to pi by 2 by applying the property of the definite integral. Because I know that f of 2a minus x is equals to f of x over here. So that is why I am writing in the next step, I is 2 times 0 to 90. Instead of 0 to pi, I am writing 2 times 0 to 90. And here 1 plus a square will be written as it is. Along with that dx is also been written. And here 1 plus a square whole square. My dear students, very important, and minus 4a square cos square. Now tell me, whenever we have the denominator in the form of cos square, what we need to do? जल्दी से बता दो क्या करना होता है. जब भी denominator में cos square आता है तो क्या करना होता है? What we need to do? There are many students being putting down the comments in the chat section. I want to actually talk to me related to the questions. मेरे से बात करो. Please talk to me related to this question. Okay. So if I want to integrate this function, I want to convert this cos square as a function of sec square. For that reason, I'll be dividing both numerator and denominator by cos square. If I divide numerator and denominator by cos square, I'll observe 2 times 1 plus a square sec square x will be obtained. Because in the numerator, if you divide by cos square, 1 upon cos square is sec square. And here 1 plus a square whole square is there. And along with that, sec square is there. For that sec square, I can just write 1 plus 10 square. Guys, do you know? Sec square theta 1 plus 10 square theta, that will be converted. And here it will be 1 minus 4a square. Is that clear to everyone? Just say yes or no. Now, what was the intention of doing it? What was the intention? Why did I do this step? मैंने ये step किया क्यों? What was the reason behind that? The reason is, if I assume 10x to be a new variable, for example t, I will be able to convert the entire function in the new variable t, and that is an integrable form. So I'll apply the method of substitution over here. Let us assume 10x as a new variable t, and then sec square x dx will be converted to dt. Here it is dt, here it is twice of 1 plus a square, and whole divided by, this is 1 plus a square whole square, along with that 1 plus t square, along with that minus 4a square, and this limits are being converted now. So previously it was from 0 to 90. Now because if I assume 10x as t, then the limits will be from 0 to infinity. I hope you are able to understand. Yes, paper easy है, lengthy हो सकती है calculation. You will be finding the solutions to be very easy. किसी ने solution बता दिया आपको, तो आपको समझ में आएगा the paper was easy. ओके, कैलकुलेशन में टाइम लग सकता है, इट कैन बी अ टाइम कंज्यूमिंग. देखो देखने में लगा क्वेश्चन आसान है, करने लगे तो यू कैन हैव द स्पेंड टाइम मोर देन 3 minutes इन अ क्वेश्चन. दैट मेक अ लेवल हायर. नाउ हाउ टू एक्चुअली इंटीग्रेट दिस फॉर्म? बच्चे हाउ टू इंटीग्रेट दिस फॉर्म, कैन यू प्लीज टेल मी? ये जो लास्ट में है बेटा, गुड बाय मत बोलो रिशिता, स्टे हियर. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स आर बीइंग गोइंग ऑन, आपके लिए डिस्कशन चल रहा है. प्लीज स्टे हियर. ऑल राइट एवरीवन, please forward this live session into the groups of your friend so that they can also get benefit of the questions. All those friends who will be attempting their JEE Mains examination in the upcoming sessions. So these questions are really important for them. Okay, चलो let us start with this. यहां पर अगर आपको इंटीग्रेशन करना है at this step, so what you will do? You will just open up the bracket of 1 plus a square whole square. Okay, आप क्या करो, 1 into 1 plus a square whole square and t square into 1 plus a square whole square. You can do in that way. या फिर एक काम करो, let us divide denominator and numerator by 1 plus a square whole square. Okay, let us divide by that. So what is the advantage of dividing it? It will be 2 times 1 plus a square and 1 plus a square whole square. Suppose if I divide in this way, in the denominator, if I divide by 1 plus a square whole square, I will have 1 plus t square and then minus 4a square by 1 plus a square whole square. Guys, I think now it will be very easy for you to integrate. देखो 1 plus a square से 1 plus a square तो गया. ओके, ऊपर वाला जो कांस्टेंट है इसको बाहर निकाल दो बेटा. ओके, एंड यहां पे पता है कौन सी फॉर्म बन रही है? कौन सी फॉर्म है? विच इज दिस फॉर्म? dt अपॉन a square plus t square. Okay, let us assume that constant is coming out to be k. dt upon k square plus t square. So that will be 1 upon k tan inverse t upon k. Are you able to understand? समझ में आया आपको? तो यहां पर इंटीग्रेट करने के बाद में आपको लिमिट लगानी है and you will be able to get the answer to this question. Do you know guys what is the final answer being coming out? देखो फाइनल आंसर क्या आ रहा है इसका, जल्दी से बताओ. Then only I'll be coming to the next question. सो इसको पूरा इंटीग्रेट करने के बाद में देखो आपको जो इंटीग्रेशन का रिजल्ट यहां पर यूज हो रहा है ना, वो ये वाला हो रहा है बेटा. आपका आंसर जो आने वाला है, देखो यहां पर 1 अपॉन ए स्क्वायर प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर की फॉर्म यूज होने वाली है एंड दैट विल बी 1 अपॉन ए tan इनवर्स एक्स अपॉन ए. ऑल राइट, सो आई एम जस्ट बिकॉज आई हैव अ लैक ऑफ स्पेस, बिकॉज चलो 1 अपॉन ए tan इनवर्स एक्स अपॉन ए, बस ये वाली फॉर्म यहां पर जनरेट होगी एंड यू विल बी एबल टू गेट द आंसर. आंसर क्या आने वाला है? Pi upon 1 minus a square will be the answer. D option. Yes. Can you make your process short? All right. ठीक है, मैं सोच रहा था सभी बच्चों को ध्यान से धीरे समझाऊं so that you will be able to understand each and every step. Okay. Otherwise अगर जल्दी कराना है so let's see. अब हम जल्दी करते हैं, ठीक है. चलो, let us talk about this integration. Now looking into this integration, many of the students might be thinking, सर ये कैसे करना है? बहुत ही टफ लग रहा है, देखने में खतरनाक लग रहा है. लेकिन करने से आसान है। क्या करना होगा आपको, आपको ये फॉर्म क्रिएट करनी है बेटा, इसका कुछ नहीं कर सकते। जब भी ऐसा क्वेश्चन आए ना, tan इनवर्स के अंदर जो फंक्शन है उसका कुछ नहीं कर सकते आप। दिस फंक्शन कैन नॉट बी ब्रॉट आउटसाइड, नहीं ला सकते। यू अग्री विद मी और नॉट? क्या आप इस tan इनवर्स वाले फंक्शन को बाहर ला सकते हो? कमेंट में बताओ, जल्दी से कमेंट में बताओ। नहीं ला सकते, यू कैन नॉट ब्रिंग दैट। तो आपको बाहर सेम फंक्शन क्रिएट करना है, बाहर आपको सेम फंक्शन क्रिएट करना है, एक्स क्यूब प्लस 1 अपॉन एक्स क्यूब। एंड हाउ विल यू बी एबल टू क्रिएट दैट? लेट मी टेल यू। देखो क्या करना है हमें, ओके ठीक है, देखो क्या करना होगा अब हमें। वी नीड टू डिवाइड बोथ न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर बाय एक्स रेज टू द पावर 6। इफ आई डिवाइड both numerator and denominator by x raised to the power 6, then x raised to the power 8 will be x square, then here it will be 1 upon x raised to the power 4 divided by, here it is x raised to the power 6, here it is 3, and here it is 1 upon x raised to the power 6, okay, and it is being multiplied with tan inverse x cube plus 1 upon x cube. बच्चों अभी भी लट्टू नहीं जला होगा? Let me help you how to do this question now. My dear student, this x की पावर 6 and 1 upon x की पावर 6 will be obtained by squaring x cube plus 1 upon x cube. देखो अगर आप इसका स्क्वायर करोगे ना, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है ये क्वेश्चन, हल्के में मत लेना। स्टे कनेक्टेड, डू नॉट गो एनीवेयर। तो x की पावर 6 प्लस 1 अपॉन x की पावर 6, x क्यूब प्लस 1 अपॉन x क्यूब का होल स्क्वायर -2 आने वाला है। तो आप इसकी जगह रिप्लेस कर सकते हो ना। जैसे ही आप रिप्लेस करोगे, व्हाट विल हैपन? Tell me what will happen. As soon as you will replace here, it will be x cube plus 1 upon x cube and followed by plus 1 you will observe. समझ में आया? And here it is tan inverse x cube plus 1 upon x cube. My dear students, now I think this question would be very easy for you. You also know what to do now. If you assume x cube plus 1 upon x cube as a new variable, for example t, then in the numerator there will be a differentiation. Don't you think that? So the numerator will be dt over 3, and this is t, this is whole square basically. This is t square plus 1 and this is tan inverse t. My dear students, numerator is dt over 3, this is t square plus 1 and this is tan inverse t. Guys, is that clear to you or not? Now it is very easy. अगर आप इसको एक नया वेरिएबल मान लें, फॉर एग्जाम्पल tan इनवर्स को, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपने इसको फॉर एग्जाम्पल z मान लिया. So tan inverse t, if it is z, then the differentiation will become 1 upon 1 plus t square. तो यहां पर क्या आ जाएगा? ये dz हो जाएगा. So dz upon z मतलब log z हो जाएगा. और z की वैल्यू क्या डालने वाले हैं? tan inverse t, और t की वैल्यू भी डालनी होगी. तो अल्टीमेटली आपको आंसर दिख रहा होगा बेटा, which option is matching to our answer? जल्दी से बता दीजिए. So a option 1 upon 3 log tan inverse x cube plus 1 upon x cube. c आ रहा है. c कैसे आ रहा है? 1 upon 6 कैसे आ रहा है बेटा? ये तो dt upon 3 चल रहा था. 1 upon 6 कैसे आया? a ऑप्शन आएगा, a ऑप्शन. ठीक है ना बच्चों? इज दैट क्लियर टू यू? जस्ट गिव मी अ थम्स अप इन द चैट सेक्शन. अच्छा, हार्ट का सिंबल है ना बना हुआ, जल्दी से दे दो. एग्जाम में क्लिक ही नहीं हुआ. चलो कोई बात नहीं, अब तो समझ में आ रहा है ना. सर न्यूमरेटर का क्या हुआ वो समझाओ. बेटा ये न्यूमरेटर में है ना, जैसे आप एक्स क्यूब प्लस 1 अपॉन एक्स क्यूब को टी मानते हो, देखो ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. ओके, तो एक्स क्यूब का डिफरेंशिएशन 3x स्क्वायर, 1 अपॉन एक्स क्यूब का डिफरेंशिएशन करोगे, सो -3 विल कम इन द फ्रंट, 1 पावर विल ऑल्सो गेट रिड्यूस्ड, इट विल बिकम -4. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? सो इफ आई टेक दिस 3 कॉमन, आई विल बी लेफ्ट विद x cube minus 1 upon x raised to the power 4 dx is equals to dt over 3. So that is why I have written dt over 3 in the numerator. अब आया समझ में? जल्दी से बता दो. अरे बहुत सारे हर्ट्स मिल गए. थैंक यू सो मच बच्चों, थैंक यू. All right, we are moving ahead to the next question. I hope you all are satisfied with the solution of this question. Very important question, trigonometric. हाँ, चलो let us talk about this question. देखने में क्वेश्चन बहुत खतरनाक, exactly 7 solution in this फॉर एटलीस्ट 1, और देखो इसके बाद n को यूज करना है. बहुत खतरनाक क्वेश्चन लग रहा होगा आपको देखने में, लेकिन है बहुत आसान. दिस क्वेश्चन इज फार टू इजियर देन योर थिंकिंग. लेट अस टॉक अबाउट दिस वन. सो 2 tan स्क्वायर कैन बी कन्वर्टेड एज tan स्क्वायर थीटा कैन बी रिटन एज sec स्क्वायर थीटा -1. जल्दी से बच्चों, जल्दी से सॉल्व करेंगे इसको. ठीक है, sec स्क्वायर थीटा -1, देन वी हैव 5 sec थीटा, देन वी हैव इज इक्वल्स टू 1. It gets converted to 2 sec square theta minus sec theta -2 and then -1. It gets -3. Now this quadratic that has been obtained can be factorized into two factor. जल्दी से दो फैक्टर में ब्रेक डाउन करके बताओ, हरी आप जल्दी से फैक्टराइज करके बताओ दो फैक्टर्स में. So if you try to break down into two factors, you will observe that here you will have one of the factor as 2 sec theta plus 1 and the second factor will be sec theta minus 3 is equals to 0. Now what you will observe, यहां पर sec theta minus half आ रहा है, which is not possible क्योंकि minus 1 और 1 के अलावा होता है, ठीक है. So this is not possible, it is rejected. Here you get sec theta is equals to 3. Sec theta 3 means cos theta 1 upon 3. Cos theta 1 upon 3 is possible. इन्होंने क्या बोला, 7 सोल्यूशन है, 7 सॉल्यूशंस आर देयर फ्रॉम 0 to n pi by 2. सबसे पहले n निकालते हैं. What I think here, if I try to draw the graph of cos x, if I try to draw the graph of cos x, here it is 0 to 2 pi, then 2 pi to 4 pi. समझ में आया आपको? ठीक है, देखो 0 pi 2 pi, then 3 pi 4 pi, 4 pi to 6 pi. फिर एक और बार घुमा देते हैं, यहां पर पहुंच गए 7 pi तक, ठीक है. और ये cos थीटा इज इक्वल टू 1/3, मतलब यहां पर कहीं ना कहीं देखो ऊपर तो 1 है, तो ये 1/3 वाली लाइन है. 1/3 वाली लाइन ने एक जगह, दो जगह, 3 4 5 6 एट 6 पॉइंट्स this 1/3 cos theta is equals to 1/3 line is intersecting. Okay, now here it intersects at 7th point. So up till here we are getting the 7th solution. मतलब इसको यहीं स्टॉप कर देते हैं. 6 pi में अगर आप pi by 2 ऐड करोगे, you will be able to get 13 pi by 2. So my dear students, from 0 to 13 pi by 2 cos theta line 1/3 is intersecting 7 times. That is why we got the value of n as, sorry, 7 times, not 17 times. Cos theta is equals to 1/3 is intersecting 7 times. That is why we got the value of n as 13 by comparing these two. अगर n की वैल्यू 13 आ गई है, अच्छा ठीक है, सॉरी, अच्छा कैसा भी ग्राफ बनाओ ना, कोई फर्क थोड़ा ना पड़ेगा. अच्छा कुछ बच्चे बोल रहे हैं सर ग्राफ गलत बना दिया, चलो एक बार ठीक है, एक बार इसको ना सही कर देते हैं. सॉरी, मैं ज़्यादा इमोशनल हो गया था क्वेश्चन को देख के, मैंने कहा ये तो बहुत ही आसान क्वेश्चन आ गया. सॉरी, चलो ठीक है, अब ठीक है बच्चों. माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, इज दैट फाइन नाउ? ठीक है, तो यहां पर आपको क्या करना होगा बेटा, यहां तक आपका 2 पाई चला, फिर आगे और 2 पाई चलाओ, फिर आगे और 2 पाई चलाओ. समझ गए क्या? अब समझ गए? ठीक है, तो फिर यहां से आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. cos थीटा 1/3 करोगे ना, फर्स्ट टाइम इंटरसेक्ट हुआ, सेकेंड टाइम, थर्ड टाइम, फोर्थ टाइम, फिफ्थ टाइम, ऐसे 13 पाई बाय 2 तक है ना, वही का वही रिजल्ट आएगा, सेम का सेम रिजल्ट आएगा. ठीक है, तो यहां पर क्या होगा, 13 पाई बाय 2 पे n की वैल्यू 13 आ जाएगी. जैसे ही n की वैल्यू 13 आई तो आपको बस यहां पर है ना 13 रिप्लेस करना होगा, एंड यू विल बी एबल टू गेट सिग्मा k इज इक्वल्स टू 1 to 13. अब ये तो 2 की पावर 13 तो कांस्टेंट है, लेट अस ब्रिंग दिस आउटसाइड द समेशन एंड दिस सिग्मा k. सिग्मा k का मतलब 1 से लेकर 13 तक का सम चाहिए, तो 13 into 14 upon 2. So ultimately we will be able to get 13 into 14 upon 2, and along with that 2 raised to the power 13 is also there. Guys, is that clear to you? समझ में आया आपको? जल्दी से बोल दो yes or no. अच्छा, क्वेश्चन टफ लगा क्या? Did you find this question to be tough? Okay, एक बच्चा बोल रहा है सर दोबारा से समझाओ. चलो दोबारा से सुनो. This is a trigonometric equation being given to you. In this trigonometric equation, first of all convert this into one function. मैंने sec में convert किया, फिर मैंने sec में quadratic को solve किया, and I got the value of sec theta as 2 different values. Okay रिशिदा, thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. तो sec theta की वैल्यू एक तो 3 आ गई, एक -12 आ गई. यहां से आपका sec theta रिजेक्ट हो जाएगा, because sec theta cannot belong between the interval -1 and +1. Next is sec theta 3, which can give us the value of cos theta as 1/3. I've drawn the graph of cos theta. I'll observe that cos theta will intersect with cos theta is equals to 1/3. देखो cos theta graph will intersect with cos theta is equals to 1/3. How many times? 7 times till 13 pi over 2. 13 pi over 2 तक 7 times. देखो pi over 3 भी लिख दिया मैंने यहाँ पर. अब इन दोनों को कंपेयर करोगे तो n की वैल्यू 13, n की वैल्यू 13 यहाँ डाल दोगे तो समेशन सॉल्व हो जाएगा. इज दैट क्लियर टू यू? समझ में आया? अच्छा, बोल रहे हैं क्वेश्चन रॉन्ग है. हाँ, हो सकता है, क्योंकि दिस इज अ मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन ना, तो आप जो देके आए हो क्वेश्चन आपको एग्जैक्टली पता होगा व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन बीन आस्क्ड. चलो, अब बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स बोल रहे हैं कि लेंथी था इंटीग्रेशन का क्वेश्चन. यस, दैट कैन बी लेंथी. अच्छा, वाउ वी आर एबल टू गेट द क्वेश्चन ऑफ केमिस्ट्री, सो आई इनवाइट सरफराज सर टू डिस्कस द केमिस्ट्री क्वेश्चंस विद यू. अच्छा, मैथ्स का पेपर कैसा लगा बच्चों? लेंथी लगा? डिड यू फाइंड द मैथ्स पेपर लेंथी? पारस, थैंक यू. रिशिता, समवन इज स्टार्टिंग, कोई बात नहीं. चलो, हाउ डिड यू फाइंड द मैथ्स पेपर? जल्दी से बता दो, जल्दी से. लेंदी. ऑल राइट, चलो ठीक है. थैंक यू सर. सर इट्स अप टू यू.
Right, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, welcome back for the fourth time. All of you all. ठीक है, तो dear students, coming to chemistry, from here I will be discuss around 8 chemistry questions. आप लोग को मैं 8 या 9 केमिस्ट्री के क्वेश्चंस अभी डिस्कस करने वाला हूं, मेमोरी बेस्ड. ठीक है, प्लीज डोंट फॉरगेट इट इज मेमोरी बेस्ड, मेमोरी बेस्ड, मेमोरी बेस्ड, मेमोरी बेस्ड, मेमोरी बेस्ड. राइट. So this is one of the question, very interesting question and very easy question. So actually here I think one extra hydrogen has come. Okay, small typing error. ठीक है बच्चों. अब everybody sitting in the classroom, that is my live classroom, please see this question. So in this question everybody know that hydrogen is what? Tell me. Negative part. ठीक है, and boron is positive part. Then it follows the rule, negative part attacks here more substituted carbon and positive part will attack the less substituted carbon. And then tell me what is going to happen. You will get PH, CH, this is H and this is CH2, this is BH2. This on oxidation will give you PH, CH2, OH. But बच्चों ये पूरा क्वेश्चन नहीं है. Hello all of you all. This is not the complete question. This is not the complete question. Further he gave something, but temporary this I am trying to stop the question here, right? Maybe he gave something more that is not been discussed, so that is why options also I have not given. Okay, right. Next, number of non-polar compounds. Non-polar compounds, right? Polar means dipole moment is not equal to 0. नॉन पोलर का मतलब क्या बताओ? डाइपोल मूवमेंट इज 0. राइट. सो ऑल ऑफ यू कैन सी अमंग दिस, बताओ हाउ मेनी डियर स्टूडेंट्स नॉन पोलर? दिस वन 1, दिस इज 2, दिस इज 3. राइट, दैट्स ऑल. ओनली ऑप्शंस, हाउ मेनी ऑप्शंस आर देयर? Premcharan is saying 6. Premcharan, how 6? Premcharan, right? Maybe more options are there. इसमें हाइड्रोजन भी था. ओके, पलक तिवारी हाइड्रोजन भी था, तो मैं ऐड कर लेता हूँ. ठीक है, चलो ऐड कर लो हाइड्रोजन. तो ये भी आपका नॉन पोलर हो गया. और क्या आया था बताओ? आई डोंट नो द फुल क्वेश्चन, सो दिस इज मेमोरी बेस्ड, सो देयरफॉर इतना तो आप लोग को आ गया होगा. ठीक है, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. नेक्स्ट, नंबर ऑफ कॉम्पाउंड्स विथ कायरल सेंटर. So everybody know what is chiral center? A carbon which is surrounded to 4 different groups or atoms is called chiral center. ठीक है, चारों centers अलग होते हैं. All are having different surroundings. The surroundings are different. Then it's called chiral carbon. Right? Okay. So here you can see this is having chiral carbon. Right? Here this is chiral carbon. Here this is chiral carbon here, and this is chiral carbon here. Agree dear students? So wherever I kept star means chiral carbon is there. 1 to the right. Is it clear? Now this one do not have chiral carbon, right? If the structure something he kept, then we can discuss it, but as if now based upon the memory of the student, these are the correct answers. Is it clear students? Is it clear? Chalo next. Which of the following options, all the elements have D10 configuration, right? D10 configuration. So what I will do, instead of going correct answer, I will remove what is not possible. So everybody know that chromium is having D5 configuration, therefore this is out of the game. Scandium have D1 configuration, out of the game. Nickel have D8 configuration, out of the game. So obviously if you do this way, your answer is option A. ठीक है बच्चों? Okay, Techno Scooter is saying that one more compound was there, but based upon the memory of the student, we are discussing the paper. Okay बच्चों, is it clear all of you all? Come on, be ready. Is it clear? Is it clear? Tell fast. Is it clear? All the elements. It is not C. Janardhan, it is Janardhan Rao, it is not C. Okay, Janardhan Rao? Right, very good. Next, steam volatile, the most famous and direct question from NCERT, direct Laddu question. He lifted from NCERT and he kept in your paper. Laddu question, only eat off. Okay, eat it off, they're simple. Steam volatile, half answer is here, and water immiscible, means it should come along with steam. It should come along with the steam, but it should not get soluble in water. Then everybody know answer is steam distillation. And the most famous example which is present in NCERT and the most discussed question is what? बच्चों जल्दी बोलो कौन सा सबसे famous example है? Separating orthonitrophenol and paranitrophenol. Is it clear? This is steam volatile. This is steam volatile. This is steam non-volatile compound. Is it clear, dear students? Right? Very simple question, very cheap question, very easy question. Right? See, distillation is a very common word. Right? Next. This is another very easy question. Tell me the answer of this. How many of you gave answer of this? Tell me the answer. What is the answer of X here? Please tell me. What is the answer of X here? Fast. Tell me the answer of X first. Tell me the answer of X. Kitna hai X? 10. Yeah, right. Correct. Very good, perfect answer. So for first order, we know that K is equal to 2.303 by T log base 10. 100% of the reaction by 100% minus X, whatever percentage, X percentage, whatever you want, you can write it. Okay. Now he is saying 99.9 and 50%. Therefore I can write K is equal to 2.303 by T half log base 10. This is 100 by T half means what? 100 minus 50. This will become log 2. Then K is equal to 2.303 by T 99.9 percentage. Okay, log base 10 100 minus 99.9. From this, if you divide these two by each other, then you are going to get answer 10. ठीक है बच्चों? Fast, tell me the answer. Is this clear? Very cheap question, very local question, direct statement based question, direct formula based question. Take the equation and put in the equation formula like that. Finish. Nothing. Cheap question, local question. Okay. Chal, next. Which of the following will not give SN1 reaction? SN1 reaction. SN1. Let it be SN1 or SN2. Right? So everybody can see this chlorine is connected to sp3 and it can come out. This chlorine is connected to sp3. Chlorine can come out. This chlorine is connected to sp2. Chlorine is busy. Chlorine is having some affair here with this carbon. Yes or no? Something is going on between chlorine and carbon. Then tell me, between carbon and chlorine, some story is going on. Then as a result, carbon and chlorine will get what character? Double bond character. So let it be SN1, SN2, E1, E2, anything. Not possible. Then obviously this is again sp3. Okay. This is possible. Hence answer is option C will not give anything. C is like a dustbin. You do anything, it is not going to happen. Sir, you are teaching wrong, sir. Oh, wait, what happened? Sir, in one book, double bond also breaks, no, sir. Are a mad fellow. He didn't give any condition. Sir, are you following? If he says high temperature, high pressure, okay, then like that means anything will also happen. But that is not the case of discussion. Please give me thumbs up. Beautiful question. How many of you did it correct? Fast, tell me. Fast. हमने फेल्ट इट इज करेक्ट. कितने लोगों ने इसको करेक्ट किया? एनीबॉडी? पारस, शर्मा, जीत, हर्षित. क्या हर्षित तो 30 के पेपर का प्रिपरेशन कर रहा हूं. हर्षित, मैं फिर से कह रहा हूं, हर्षित रहो, शर्मीर रहो, हसीनी रहो, जीत रहो, संजीत रहो, शाहरुख खान रहो, सलमान खान रहो, लेट इट बी एनीबॉडी, आई डोंट बॉदर. तुम्हारा आने वाले पूरे शिफ्ट के पेपर इजी आने वाला है. केमिस्ट्री इजी टू मॉडरेट आने वाला है. सिर्फ 5 से 6 क्वेश्चंस आपका टफ होने वाला है, वो आप लोग याद रख लो. इज इट क्लियर एवरीवन? याद रख लो. राइट, स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड क्वेश्चंस विल बिकम मेनी. 10 क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम एनसीईआरटी. फिर से रिपीट कर रहा हूं, आई एम रिपीटिंग वन मोर टाइम. ओके, चलो आगे जाएंगे. नेक्स्ट, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग मैच द फॉलोइंग. सो ऑल ऑफ यू कैन सी हाउ टू प्रिपेयर दिस. एवरीबॉडी नो, एवरीबॉडी इसको प्रिपेयर कैसा करते हैं? वेरी इजी. फिनॉल, फिनॉल if you treat with chloroform, Riemann-Tiemann reaction, Riemann-Tiemann reaction, phenol with sodium hydroxide and carbon dioxide, Cool's reaction, Cool's reaction. ठीक है, phenol, phenol treat with any oxidizing agent, phenol, phenol. If you treat with any base and methyl halides, you will get anisole. This is anisole. I think no need to match also. No need to match also. Match करने की भी जरूरत नहीं है, तुम लोग आराम से मैच कर ले सकते हैं. Okay, right? Beautiful question. Beautiful question. Beautiful question. Riemann-Tiemann reaction, Cool's reaction, oxidation reaction, and alkylation reaction. ठीक है बच्चों? Right. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Which represents the line formula of the given compound? Very cheap, man. This question is a cheating question. This is a cheating question. Cheating. This is cheating going on. This question is from foundation. This question is from very local, fundamental level of NCERT and foundation. Am I right or not? Tell me. Yes or no? Tell me, all of y'all. Please tell me. Yes or no? Answer is what? Line formula. Line formula means answer is option A. This is not line formulas. In line formula, carbon is represented by a dot. Right? Very cheap question. Please, do you agree this is an easy question and very local question? Please tell me. Is this a very local question or not? Very local question. Very local question. Very local question. Very local. Right? Next. Oh, physics. Sorry. Physics started. Sorry. Right? Thank you. Again, I am repeating before leaving. 10 questions are going to come. Very easy, straightforward in all the shifts. Is it clear? Only 4-5 questions are going to come difficult. Overall chemistry will be very moderate in all the shifts. No need to take tension. No need to take any pension. Be happy, be healthy. Take care. Bye. I will come back after some time.
Hello students. So now we are going to discuss few of the physics questions that are left in the paper to be discussed. Okay. So this is an assertion reason kind of a question, and let's read out the assertion first of all. What they are saying: for equipotential surface, work done by the field is 0. Okay. So first of all, do you remember what is equipotential surface? Equipotential surface means potential is same all over the surface, right? Now here we know one fact, that if potential is constant over the complete surface, so let's draw a surface. Okay, if the potential is constant everywhere, so let me take any 2 points A and B, right? For equipotential surface, work done by the field is 0. Right? So let's talk about the electric field for equipotential surface. What happens? The electric field for an equipotential surface is always perpendicular to the surface. At this point, electric field is like this, right? At this point, electric field is like this. So suppose if you take any charge and move it over this particular surface, let's say from P to Q, you take a small charge plus Q, then what will happen? The force will always be perpendicular to the displacement of this charge, right? So that work done by the electric field on this charge will be 0 if the charge is moved on an equipotential surface, right? So assertion is kind of correct. Now let's look at the reason. Electric lines of force is perpendicular to the surface. Okay, so we have explained assertion through this particular concept only. That means reason is also correct. So we can say assertion is true, reason is true, and they explain each other, right? सर कौन से टॉपिक करें लास्ट में, राइट, चेंज इन पोटेंशियल जीरो भी, हाँ ऐसे भी बोल सकते हैं चेंज इन पोटेंशियल जीरो है क्योंकि कोई पोटेंशियल है, दैट्स व्हाई वर्क डन विल बी जीरो. एंड इफ यू वांट टू एक्सप्लेन थ्रू द रीजन देन यू कैन से सर क्योंकि इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज परपेंडिकुलर टू द सरफेस ऑल द टाइम, सो मूवमेंट विल बी on the surface perpendicular to electric field, displacement will be perpendicular to electric field, so work done will be zero, right? So both ways we can say. Okay, somebody was asking one question, sir what कौन से टॉपिक करें लास्ट में. या देखो हम लोग पूरा एनालिसिस आपको दे रहे हैं कि किस चैप्टर में से कितने कितने क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं, हाउ मेनी क्वेश्चंस आर कमिंग फ्रॉम विच चैप्टर, दिस एनालिसिस इज गिवन बाय अस. ओके, सो व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज follow the analysis number one, and then even if some time is left then go for easy and basic formulae. In today's paper also you must have observed that simple standard questions are coming. For example, this is the very basic definition of equipotential surface, right? Okay, so simple definition based, simple formula based questions are coming. The only catch in solving the question paper is that you need to be very attentive and aware and do not make silly mistakes. If you are somehow able to solve the paper without committing any silly mistakes, you will definitely score very good, because the papers that are coming as far as we can see are easy to moderate, not difficult, not on the difficult end. Okay, ठीक है. सो लास्ट में कौन से टॉपिक्स करें, सो जो भी आप आराम से घर पे बैठो, आंखें बंद करो और रियलाइज करो कि आपको कौन से टॉपिक्स हैं जो अभी तक छूट गए या हल्के फुल्के धुंधले. व्हाट आर द टॉपिक्स दैट यू आर लिटिल स्लाइटली वीकर इन, so look for those topics, just quickly revise the formula and do not attempt anything new. That would be the advice that I can give you right now. Yeah, maths was a bit difficult as usual. Yeah, it was expected maths will be difficult, but as expected physics would be easy, chemistry would be easy, and NTA hasn't disappointed us this time. So they are easy. So let's move on to the next question. I guess this is the last question of the day for discussion. So longest wavelength for Paschen series, this is a very standard question, right? Lyman-Balmer-Paschen. So for Paschen series we start from n is equals to 3, we start from here, and all the further transitions that we can get will belong to Paschen series. Now they are talking about longest wavelength. Longest wavelength means minimum energy transition. Longest wavelength means minimum energy transition. So minimum energy transition would be from n equals to 4 to n is equals to 3. So whatever wavelength is coming out, that we have to figure out. So I guess there's a very standard formula for this, guys. Yes, what is that formula? We will say 1 by lambda is equals to 1 by, or we can simply say Rydberg constant. R will be the Rydberg constant here, into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Since it is a Paschen series, so it will be R into 1 by 3 square minus 1 by 4 square. So how much it is going to be? It is going to be Rydberg constant into 16 minus 9 by 144, 16 into 9, right? So it is going to be 7 R by 144. So lambda will be 144 by 7 R, and if it is alpha upon 7 R as given in the question, alpha will be 144 students. Can you see this? I got 7, oh my god, why? Okay students, so Monday also in the first shift and second shift both, we will be coming and giving you the accurate analysis and the fastest analysis. So stay tuned with us, and on Monday we are going to discuss again the second paper. Okay, yeah, very good, 144. Guys, one thing I want to say, and before I wind up this lecture, just one advice I would like to give all of you. A lot of students I have seen, they are getting scared just before the examination, right? They are calling me and they're saying, sir, I'm really scared, what will happen, and this is my last attempt because few droppers are also there. So I just want to tell this thing, that do not be scared, just give the paper with the relaxed state of mind. Okay, give the paper with the relaxed state of mind, because relaxed state of mind can do wonders. even those formulae which you are not able to recall during examination, if you are relaxed, it will definitely come to your mind, because see, you have studied these things, right, in 11th and 12th, and those who are droppers have studied these things for 3 years. So definitely they are in their head, in your head, right? So don't worry, don't panic, just with a cool attitude, give your paper. So that's all from my side, and all the best for all those students who are going to give exam on Monday. Bless you all. Thank you so much.